But I'm just so glad it's skateboarding. It's been the one thing that came to me at the right time. It could have been anything I imagined, but skateboarding was what it was. So I love skateboarding to death. That's right when I found skateboarding. Like my friend showed me and I was like latched onto it because it was the only thing at that time that was really fun and like my escape. And I fell in love with it, you know?
Yeah, baby. What's up, motherfuckers? What's up, motherfuckers? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
That was really in sync.
Dude. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Nice foamy top right there.
You going in the jar?
Yeah, of course. Got to pour it in slow too, and it's just what you gotta do, so you don't get the big foamy head on it. You know?
Big foamy head.
Yeah, exact. What do you mean by that?
You
mean to
said
sound dirty, bro.
You said it.
Talking about Guinness.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Dude. So just left the grocery store.
Yeah.
You ever notice how people get fucking real aggressive at the grocery store?
Yeah.
You do?
You have to be.
Wait, are you aggressive at the grocery store?
No, I don't go anymore.
Dude, what, you just get it delivered?
Yeah.
You're so future. You're so future, bro.
Dude, once you do that,
Yeah.
you're like,
It's
what the fuck have I been doing?
Yeah.
It's not, depending on what store you go to, it's not that much more money. And you can sit there and scroll through and be like, and because there's so much shit in there that you're like, I don't know, when I go, I'm just trying to get in and out.
Are you talking about a digital online store?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah, so you can just go and search for apples, and it just shows you all the apples they have, and like, oh, these ones are on sale, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But when you're in the store and you see apples, I just want to get in and out, so I just grab the first apples I see, and I might be getting, I don't even look. I'm just like, get me the fuck out of here.
You just panic shop?
No, yeah, kinda, I guess. I just don't want to be there.
Yeah, I get that.
Because people like that who are just like, the person who's like standing in front of the produce and they're just like on their phone, and you're like,
yeah,
I just want to grab bananas real quick.
Yeah.
And like it sucks. So yeah, having it delivered's way better.
Give them a plug. Who do you use? Just curious. Is there a certain brand or something?
Well, Amazon does it through Whole Foods, but then like Stop and Shop, you can do like a pickup order too, where they'll just pack it all up and you just go and like, I'm here, and they bring it out to your car.
I see that. That's where I shop. Is Stop and Shop like the only one around, probably?
I feel like they all do it now, or a lot of
Yeah.
them do it, especially after COVID, when people like didn't want to go in there. But yeah, it's so much better.
I'm going to have to try it, dude, because we went today. So me and Tara went today, and we pulled up, and I passed like a few spots because I was like, there's closer ones, you know? There's plenty of spots. It wasn't too crowded, you know?
Yeah.
So I pull in this spot, and I park in it, and me and Tara are in the car about to get out, and this lady walks up next to the like passenger side, and she's looking at us, and she goes, I can't get in my car.
Ooh.
An older lady, like a 40, 50-year-old woman, and she said it like a little bitch, like a little kid, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and I was so mad. My window was rolled up, but I could still hear her. So I was like, rolled the window down. I'm like, is that how you talk to another person? Like, I just like.
You said that?
Yeah. She goes, I can't get in my car. I go, like, oh, and then Tara looked down and she goes, we're in the lines. And I looked and we're fucking clearly in the lines. Like, we're not parked. Like, we're parked in the lines.
If you're in the lines, you're good.
She was mad because she couldn't get her cart. Like, she thought she was going to have an open spot next to her where she could get her cart next to the side of her car where she could unload everything.
You know what? We can't talk about shitty people right now.
We have to.
Because I've been in a mood all day.
Have you?
Yeah, I just woke up, man, and like it was just I woke up like on the wrong side of the bed or whatever. I don't know. Is that the saying?
You want to talk about mattresses? You don't talk about beds, dude? I've been canoeing for fucking months, dude.
What?
We just figured it out. We got a new mattress.
Canoeing?
Yeah, dude. So the canoeing is a term we came up with when you sleep in your bed so hard that it starts to canoe. Yeah. I have like Elwood, he's like rolled into my side, and I'm like sleeping in this fucking crevasse in my bed, and
wow,
we just figured it out. We got
canoeing.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money on a new mattress, and it started canoeing the first night.
No shit.
Turns out it's our fucking box spring that's broken. So not even the mattress.
No shit.
Yeah.
So you didn't even have to buy a new mattress? You just need a box spring.
It was time, anyways. We needed a new mattress too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fucking
Sleeping too hard.
dude. Yeah, I was telling Tara for like months. I'm like, Tara, I'm fucking sleeping in a canoe over here, and she's like, no, you're not. And then like, I don't know if her box spring side like broke eventually, because eventually she's like, I'm just rolling into like a fucking.
You just all end up in the middle.
Yeah, no, it's two separate ones. So the middle's the hill.
Oh, you have like concave.
Yeah. So like towards the end, I was sleeping up on the hump in the middle because I'm like, maybe I'll even it out.
Yeah,
and,
right.
like, but then I just end up like almost face down, rolled into the side,
Yeah,
dude, like a
that
ditch.
sucks.
Yeah. So
What'd you get for a mattress?
I left it up to Tara. I don't even know.
Oh.
She got it. Yeah. So this lady at the grocery store, she's just like pissed at us for nothing. She just thought she must have just been having a bad day.
Yeah.
And she thought like she treated us like we did it on purpose, and all we did was like pull into a parking spot. We parked correctly in a parking spot next to her car, and she
You
was
can't
mad.
assume at a grocery store or like a Target or anything that you're going to be able to like pull your cart up and open your door and load your shit.
Yeah,
You're going to have to go in the back,
yeah,
like, or just leave your cart back there and then walk stuff to the door.
yeah.
If you get a chance to like roll your cart right up next to your door, you like, that's
Rare.
yeah.
It's not the everyday.
You can't expect that.
No, she did. She almost sounded like, because the first thing she said to us was like, she rolled up and she's like, like did that and made that noise.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I can't get in my car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and that first thing I just was like, you talk to another person like this? And she just like, yeah, so what? I'm like, oh my God.
Wow, dude.
Not, and you know what's crazy is I was in a good mood. I've been jamming. And if she had like tapped on the window and be like, hey, can you just pull up into the next spot?
Be like,
I would have.
sure, yeah, we're.
Dude, totally.
Yeah.
I want to do something good.
But you start off on that foot, immediately it makes you go, fuck this lady. I don't care what she says.
That's I
Yeah.
returned it the energy. She
Yeah.
put the energy out there, and it made me put it back at her.
Yeah. What an idiot.
I love that Tara looked down, though. She looked down to see if we were in the lines, because
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. I was just blown away by how rude this chick was.
Old-
About nothing.
You said she was older?
Yeah. She's having a rough day, probably.
Yeah, that's how it goes, I guess.
But it was hilarious, because I'm like, and then we were in the grocery store shopping, and I'm like, Tara, I gotta stop watching Curb Your Enthusiasm again. Like I'm becoming
You having
Larry
Curb
again.
moments?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm like looking for him maybe.
Yeah.
Because like I would normally
If
just
you look, dude, they're all over the place.
Yeah,
They're-
I would normally roll the window down and be like, "That's how you talk to another adult." Like,
Right,
that's
right.
what I said to her exactly.
Yeah.
She was so taken back by that.
Bump,
She was like,
bump, bump.
"Yeah, yeah." And then I like when I'm walking around the grocery store, I'm just thinking about Curb Your Enthusiasm, and then like I'm
Yeah.
becoming it. Like I might have to take a break.
Yeah, the older you get, the more you're like, you know what? I think I might just start saying what I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what LD does.
Yeah.
He doesn't hold in all the shit that we all hold in.
You've been watching the new ones?
Yeah, yeah. That's what's getting me sparked. Oh shit.
The smart. the
Wait, the one where he has like the spite business. He gets a coffee shop.
oh, that's old.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like well, it's not too old. It's a couple seasons ago. But
Yes.
yeah, that one's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny. Leon's the best
Yeah.
character. JP Smooth. That's his real name, I think.
JB Smoove.
JB Smooth.
Yeah. There's one scene in the new season where he goes to like an optometrist and he has that eye thing, you know, the thing, it's like this. They like wheel it in towards you
Mhm.
and you look through and they go like, what's better, 1 or 2?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And there's like a 3-minute long scene where he's just like trying to decide and he like thinks they're fucking with him. He's like, I think 2 is the same as 4, right? And he's like, dude, it's so funny. And all you can see, I posted a picture of it on Instagram. It's just like, it's like a front camera view of his face, so you just see like his crazy mouth. Like, it's so funny.
He's so weird looking.
Yeah,
Just him physically is
yeah, he's-
physically looking is comedy.
Yeah,
So funny, dude. The lineup that they have in that show too, like the guests and everything, it's the shit.
there's that guy Jeff. You know Jeff, his manager.
Garland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is current. He just got fired from a show he was on because of his behavior on set.
In real life,
Yeah, in real life, he was on some other show, like a sitcom or something.
because he's a comedian, I think,
Yeah.
initially.
So people were saying like he's probably just used to the way it is on the curb set,
Yeah.
where you can just like whatever.
Yeah.
And
They
then-
write it into the script usually.
Yeah, and then trying to function, you can't really pull that off on another show, probably.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about it like that, but that makes sense. if it's such a loose environment, and then you go to another place and it's just the standards are way different.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah, I've been watching Curb again. I don't know what else I've been watching. We went to, what did we do today? We went to Briggs Nursery. You got to
Nice.
Briggs?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
We live right there.
Oh, that's right. You're super close.
Unprofessional.
Sorry about that, people. Sorry, the ringer's off now. Is yours off?
Nobody texts me.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. What'd you do there?
Just get coffee, hang out, look at stuff, smell the plants.
Nice.
It's nice when they have like the green room and they put the tables in there. It's like you walk in there, it's just great light, fresh plants.
Their food's good too. Their little cafe there.
Yeah, I usually just get coffee, or I'll get like the bee's knees, which is like I'm not sure what it is.
Like honey tea or something.
It's like a smoothie kind of, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
The bee's knees, but it's super good.
They have a good breakfast burrito. It's just like no nonsense. They just like chop up fresh veggies and
Yeah.
throw an egg in there. It's super good.
I love a breakfast burrito.
It's the best.
I love a burrito in general.
Me too.
So good. How you been? What have you been up to? It's been a little bit. I haven't seen you.
Yeah.
Time has passed.
I feel like if I don't see you for like a couple weeks, I'm like, oh shit. Like I've been meaning every day. I'm like, I should text them and just say what's up, and then your day just goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Same, dude. And we are in a group chat too that like
yeah, that's true.
quasi seeing each other
Yeah.
comment without even engaging sometimes.
Your thing shows up now. Did you get a new phone?
Yeah, cheers.
It
I did.
It shows up as like your name at iCloud.
Does it?
.com or something? Yeah.
I still gotta figure the whole thing
It's
out.
weird. But yeah, I've been all right. I've been working. I got COVID,
Nice.
and then I didn't work.
Not nice or what?
I was just like being sick.
The
you know?
flu?
Yeah.
Yeah. You beat it.
Yeah.
It's a good story. Good COVID story.
Yeah.
Positive one.
Came out on top.
Nice.
Yeah. It went through our house, and then it went through my sister's house too.
Yeah.
She got it, and her kids got it, but everyone's fine.
That's good. So that happened.
Yeah.
Just like bedridden for a few days and like.
Yeah, I couldn't go to work for like 10 days, I think.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it was like the worst part was just being like exhausted. I remember like towards when I started feeling better, I'm building like a workshop in the attic.
Yeah.
And all my tools were in the basement, so I was going from like the basement to the attic, like basically 4 floors. And like by the time I got up there, I was toast. I was like exhausted.
Yeah, you felt like you climb a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that went away too. It was just like, I guess that's part of the deal. But yeah, that and working. And I had Billy come over yesterday and wire lights and a bunch of outlets and a switch up there.
What? Sick.
So yeah, just trying to keep busy in the cold weather time.
Yeah, bro. It's getting there. Still skating outside though. The other day was like pretty nice out.
I know, dude. I almost called out of work. It was like 60 on,
It was ridiculous.
Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Did you skate?
I have been.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I did that day. Probably the edge. I've been skating the edge a lot. That's been fun. Like full session.
Nice.
Whoever's there, you know. Just let me check this. We're golden.
Dude, I haven't been there in I don't even know how long.
It's been good sessions, dude. A lot of different people. It's like this time of year, everyone's like, it's getting cold. You can't get outside as much.
Yeah.
Turns into like sick. You see so many different people from all over the place, dude.
You know where I want to go back to is that Lighthouse Park.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because I think it's only like, how far is Edge from here?
Half an hour.
Half hour. This is probably the same for the Lighthouse?
Yeah,
or-
yeah. It's about a half an hour.
Yeah.
Worth it, though, if you just rent it out and go for like whatever the hour, 2 hour thing is. I
Yeah.
think it's a 2 hour thing.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Definitely got to go back for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, just been skating Edge a little bit. Timmy, I was showing you the footage of Timmy.
Yeah, that's when I was sick. I didn't even see him when he was here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were out, dude.
Bad timing.
Yeah. We just skated a bunch too. Like went to Boston, hit all those spots. Been just kind of keeping it going,
Yeah.
you know. Got the minivan.
Yeah, dude. I
Well-
got to get in that thing.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
So what'd you end up getting? What is it?
Honda
Odyssey?
Odyssey.
I think Ramsey has that.
What?
Yeah.
Kindred spirits.
That's
bro.
like the hot one.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you got the good one.
I looked at 20 different minivans, and I went to like every dealership
Wow.
and like looked at every damn thing I could look at. Basically.
What's better about this one?
I just led to it because this sounds like an ad. Dude, I paid for it. So.
0% down.
So I'm paying for that.
Yeah.
But I just went to it. I just tried a bunch of brands, and then I narrowed it down to like what I wanted, utility basically.
Yeah.
I wanted the trunk space and be able to fit 8 people. Because I'm like on a trip.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
It's
You're out-
8?
Yeah.
2 rows of 3 and then the 2 up front.
8, and it's not even the worst 8 squeeze you've ever had in
And
your
then you
life.
still have room in the back for boards and
So
stuff?
the trunk is like where it's at. You could literally put all the bags on the bottom and then boards on top, and it's plenty of space for
That's
8 people
sick.
and their stuff. Yeah.
We got to plan like in the
Yes.
spring maybe, I don't
Yes.
know, down to at least Philly or something.
Yes.
Or like even further.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking something in the summer. Do like a summer tour.
Yeah.
Line it up, hit certain spots. You know, either summer or we could even do it this winter.
It'd be cool it might be harder to figure out, but like instead of, from being up here, everyone would just assume like, yeah, we'll drive south for a while and just work our way down and then back up. But it'd be cool to like go to like Albany
Yeah.
and then like work your way up there
Yeah.
to some of those cities and just explore and
Yeah.
try to find people who live over there. Who can
Well,
show
now
us
that we
around.
got the van, we can do that. We
Yeah.
can do. I want to also go to some of the indoor parks in New York. Get
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
in the van and just charge it. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
that'd
we
be
just
cool.
go skate a new indoor park in the winter. You know.
Dude, there's one that Steve posts all the time.
Oh, we could go
That
up
like
there.
really, it looks like brand new. It looks really upscale's the wrong word, but it looks like they spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's like all this little tranny,
It
and
looks
like it's
good.
like there's like a bowl corner and
Yeah.
a spine and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that park? Or
I
you
don't
seen
know.
it?
I think I do. I
Yeah.
was just watching some of Shiki's footage today, so like.
Yeah, he's
But they skate
posting there.
all over the place too,
Yeah, that's true.
so it's hard to remember.
Yeah,
Steve and his rippers, dude.
I know.
But yeah, dude, we got the van, and like I was saying, I don't think I was saying it on the podcast, but every session is like you're on tour now.
Yeah,
Because everyone's in one vehicle all day, so the jokes are had,
yeah.
the weed is smoked.
So much better than like trying to coordinate 3 cars and someone gets lost. and
Such a
then, like,
nightmare,
Yeah, man.
especially in a city where the parking's always tough.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
shit.
oh, I don't know where you're gonna park. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like, because when I like got the van, and I was like, oh god, I drove it for like a week straight with nobody in it because I was just going
you're
to
like,
work.
what did I do?
Yeah, I'm like, do I have enough friends? Do I
Yeah.
have enough friends? And then like out of the blue, it was just like Timmy came into town. We
Yeah.
fit everybody in the van.
It's
It
like,
was
I got a truck, and I was like, for the first few weeks, like, I didn't really go get anything with it, and I was like, oh fuck, should I have just like got another car or whatever? And then
Yeah.
like, I was like, oh, can you go pick up this thing? And then I needed plywood, and then I needed drywall, and then I was like, all right,
Yeah, it's paying off.
it's sick, yeah.
So funny. I was thinking, it's so weird. I never really wanted a car just because it's like car's responsibility, a bill, like things like that. When I was young, super frugal. But I did always want a van.
Yeah,
I was never into like a muscle car, any fancy cars, nothing like that. But when I remember thinking about like a van with the homies like that, it's
Yeah.
like a little kid's skate dream, you know?
yeah.
It's like,
That was my deal too with the truck. I was like, I want to be that dude where you're like, oh, we got to get this thing, and like,
You
let's
got
get
it.
it. Yeah, let's go
Goonan's
get it.
got it, bro.
Yeah, it's
He's
awesome.
got a truck.
Just throw shit in the back. It's great.
Yeah. So, and like we did that trip to Maine. I rented a van and we did a trip. I did a trip with like all of them, dude. All the Groms, basically, dude. Talon.
In Maine?
Yeah, we.
Oh, to Old Orchard
Old
Beach.
Orchard Beach. Yeah, we drove up to their fundraiser and then we went to the Portland Park, and we hit a street spot on the way.
Portland Park. Oh, yeah.
Remember
5 stair
Portland?
in the corner or something?
Yeah,
4 stair?
there was like stairs with a rail,
Yeah.
and then there was like some satellite bowl over here, a little one,
Mm-hmm.
quarter pipe A-frame setup, bricks. It's sick park.
Yeah.
Fun. We hit that park and we did that one, but I rented a van for that because I was like, if I can get all like the little like skateboard lesson homies all in one van together, it's just like you're on a trip.
You could get like
You know?
12 of them.
Yeah,
12 of those little
you
kids
still
in
gotta all wear seatbelts, you know.
there.
Yeah, I get it.
Mm.
They take it off a lot, you know.
There's no seatbelts on school buses.
Is there not? Is that even a way to phrase that?
Is there
there
not?
there is not? No, wait, there
You can
isn't.
say it both
there
ways.
isn't.
Not is there?
Smoke a weed.
Yeah.
Hey, Guinness, check.
Is there
Can't
not?
talk.
Is there not works?
Is there no seatbelts?
Are there no seatbelts?
Are there seatbelts? Dude.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Unique.
No.
New York. Unique.
There's not. And I've Googled it, and the reason's like there's not really a
It's
great
like
reason.
you type in, you're like, why isn't da-da-da? And the definition's like, cause fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's
the
too
kids.
much more work. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember the
They're
reason.
better floating in
It was
a
like,
crash.
oh, so if there's a crash, they'll be able to get out easier.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, well, if there's a crash, they're gonna want to be buckled up.
You would think, right?
Yeah. But I guess those things are built like tanks,
I can see
apparently. So
that.
they'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, so now we have minivan, which is sick. I'm super juiced on it again.
Yeah. Very cool. Is there any like bells and whistles in it? You get a flip down screen, or is it just like,
Nah, none
Pretty
of
bare
that. Got the leather seat.
ooh?
Yeah, because when we did the.
Because the sweat, dude, all the dude sweat after a trip isn't gonna soak into the fabric.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And then the initial thought was because I rented that one with the little skate rippers, and they were just throwing water and like they were just
Yeah,
getting
that's
rowdy,
another
you know?
good reason.
It was
Yeah.
just like and then all the cookies. Their parents like gave them a bunch of shit, and like it was
Yeah.
like they ate a lot, but they also
You can
like,
just take that blower at the end of the trip and just and just open all the doors. And
Yeah,
just
dude.
fucking yeah.
I was like, dude, if I do fabric, it's just gonna be like this. Like if we have
Yeah,
it and
your
use this
resale
van,
Just plummeted.
minivans fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really stoked to have a minivan. Basically,
I want continuity in all three segments.
thank you.
Yeah.
Fix that.
Okay.
Very professional.
Yeah. So you've done a couple trips or one, kind of 1.5 maybe.
Timmy came. And that was a trip around our home area, but it was proper trip. Everyone's in the van, so that was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that one. But it's
Yeah, I mean it's it's like kind of sucks that you get it and now it's just like winter for
yeah.
a few months. But
Well, it's just the holidays. If the holidays weren't here, I already would have done something this weekend. Every weekend turns into a possibility with the van.
yeah.
I want to go to upstate New York to like Second Nature. I think that park is.
Yep.
Just want to drive a few hours in the van and go to like somewhere new, explore. If it's winter too, and we're sick of skating the same indoor parks.
Oh man, you know what? I don't know why. I guess because it was not a skate trip, but a trip. I went to Yosemite and Sequoia
Dude,
National
those
Park.
photos were unbelievable.
The place is unreal, dude. Like,
Yeah.
highly recommend going, especially Yosemite. It's
Yeah.
like the most gorgeous place I've ever seen in my life. But I went to San Francisco too, and it wasn't a skate trip, but I was like, hey, like there's iconic skate spots here. I want to like check a couple of them out.
I saw the
Yeah,
photos.
I went to China Bank
Sick.
and Wallenberg.
Crazy to see
Accidentally,
it.
I just walked by it. We were
Oh,
just
really?
walking, and I was like, "That's Wallenberg."
It puts all those tricks into perspective when you walk
Yeah.
up to it. You're like, oh shit.
Dude, I like ran over there and like hopped a fence. I didn't have my board. Not that I would have skated it, but it's
Goonan's
fucking.
by himself. He's like, I'm walking it.
I'm like, sorry guys, I have to. And oh my god, Wallenberg is huge, bigger than I thought. Santa Monica triple set,
Yeah, it
a
went
lot,
wild.
lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's smooth though, but
super
it's
good.
still hairy. But
It's just big. Yeah, it's like
and you got to deal with all the people, and it's busy
yeah,
and shit. You
it's
gotta
actually
find-
like fully like blocked right now. There's like bike racks or whatever, like those metal barricades are.
Is there so many hippies down there? Just fucking the
I don't
dregs.
know.
The dregs, man.
It might be to stop people from skating. It kind of looked like that, but
Motherfucker, we're the dregs. Oh no.
yeah, dude, China Banks. Have you been there?
Yeah,
W-
it's insane.
Yeah, it's not
They're
even
they're not
skatable.
easy to skate.
Yeah,
dude.
it's fucking nuts, man. And someone just ollied the long bench.
Jesus.
That kid on Baker, that little kid on Baker. He's like,
I'm gonna space it. So bad at
or he's
this.
not even a little kid. He's like small. He's a small person. but-
T-Funk?
Yes,
Yeah.
he frontside ollied the long one,
Whoa, sick.
which like only 2 people have ever carved over.
Yeah.
Which,
Didn't Booznitz have a cover of Thrash recently? Was he kickflipping between one of the benches?
well, that
like a
frontside
backside
ollie
flip?
was a cover
I thought he did like a backside flip, like.
over the little bench.
Yeah, it must have been.
Maybe.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Did you go to China Banks because you wanted to see it, or like did you?
Yeah, because
just came on it?
I heard they were gonna take. It's like a pedestrian bridge kind of, or it goes over to the Chinese Cultural Center or something.
Yeah.
But I heard they're taking it out or redoing that area, so it might be gone soon. So I just wanted to see it and roll around there, and it's fucking nuts what's been done.
Yeah, it's fucking. You're like, when you watch it again, you're like, what the fuck?
Doesn't even make sense.
Is it in the rain? Is that it's in the rain too? Pretty sick.
Is this new?
I think it's like newish.
Oh, this is from 2016.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but it is in the rain, dude.
That's crazy looking, right?
Yeah.
Thinking about how hard those things are.
Yeah, like carving over that's a little like, I don't know, I might just eat shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
look up the photo of the frontside ollie, because where the photo is, he still has like at least 6 feet to go.
All right.
And it doesn't look like he's going to make it, but I assume he did. They wouldn't put a bail shot on a cover, I don't think. Not that it hasn't been done before, but...
You said it was T-Funk, right? Funk
Yeah.
House or whatever?
Yeah.
China Banks. Maybe that'll pop up
Yeah, it'll definitely pop up.
somewhere. I'm too dumb to type it in. Was it a new cover?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, dude, I see it. Wow, dude, that looks insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you...
Doesn't look like he's not going to make it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem possible.
Yeah. I wouldn't even consider...
But it's on the cover, so, you know?
Okay, so...
It doesn't look it doesn't look like he's going to do it.
There's 4 knobs on this bench, right? And you can assume they're, like, spaced out evenly.
Yeah.
He's at, like... He's not even halfway in this photo. And it looks like he's already coming down. You know, like, it doesn't seem...
Maybe that's the one they got.
Yeah, it's just, like, the best...
But, dude, the footage has got to be coming then. If it's a cover...
Yeah, right.
We'll see it. We will see it. That's fucking wild.
Man, oh, man.
And that's like a big air, too. It's not like...
I couldn't even... I was trying to carve up and then, like, you know, pop off the wall and land on the bench.
Yeah.
And even that was, like, fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Get, like, charging as fast as you can. Your nose hits on the way up.
Yeah.
Riding up that thing.
It's not fucking
It's
easy.
insane.
Yeah. It's been so long. It's been over a decade, like a lifetime when I was there. But I remember
right.
just being like, this is... And I didn't... When I went to SF a long time ago, I didn't even really skate train that well.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like that spot's for like a certain type of skater.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I'm not even gonna skate it, but I gotta see it, you know.
Yeah. Where were you out there?
So we flew. It was just a national park trip,
Nice.
and so we flew into LA and went to Sequoia National Forest.
Where's that? Sequoia? Is that a city?
Or
Or is that the name of the forest?
It's the name of the forest. It's like you get into LA and then drive like 3 hours to it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like inland.
Okay.
And then we drove up to Yosemite, which is
What?
another like 4 hours, and then over to San Francisco, which is like a couple hours or something. I think that's how we did it. But
You drove? Wait, you flew out there and then you just drove around? You did full road trip style?
yeah,
Sick.
it was awesome. Saw a bear
Okay.
in Yosemite, which isn't uncommon, I guess, but I've never seen a bear. Actually, that's not true. I saw a bear on a New Hampshire trip.
Not that long ago, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ran out in front of my car.
Yeah, that was wild.
But bears are incredible to see. And we saw a bobcat, I think,
All
or a
right.
lynx or whatever.
I think they're one and the same,
thing.
sort of.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And yeah, you ever see that movie Free Solo? I think I've told you about it, but
No, I think you told me about it. Yeah, though.
that's Yosemite. Like that's a big, it used to be the background on Mac. It's called El Capitan, and this guy climbed it without a rope.
Oh, gnarly.
And just seeing that was like, it's fascinating. Just you stand at the bottom. It's like 3,000 feet, just vertical
Yeah.
rock.
Looking up.
So yeah,
In the free solo.
it's such a
no,
trip.
no safety shit.
Nothing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Fucking A.
yeah. It's insane. It's like
I'm so afraid of heights too. I would get like
you
just
get like
past
kind
head
of
height.
you get kind of like I don't know, remember skydiving where like that perspective is just so foreign. It kind of makes you like, I didn't really even like that part of it when
Yeah.
you're like turning and steering.
Yeah,
Because you're just not used to that perspective. That's what it's like looking at this thing, just because it's so big.
yeah. You're like kind of in awe.
Yeah, you gotta like
fuck.
blink it off.
I do remember that skydiving. It was just like it's so like too much for me. It was like felt like too much.
Yeah.
I mean, especially the first time. I was like, "Fuck, dude, this is insane."
Have you ever bungee jumped?
No, that seems scarier.
Than skydiving?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of bungee people get caught in the cord.
That's a good point. Yeah,
Whereas,
like,
like-
wraps around their
Yeah.
knee or whatever.
I've seen like a lot of those videos.
That's true.
And maybe just because I haven't looked for skydiving ones, but like I've definitely seen the bungee cords ones. So all those are like burnt in my head, you know?
Yeah,
And yeah. So to me, I just don't want to risk that
that's a
cord.
good point.
Yeah,
But that does seem fun.
it does.
So how about this I was thinking about this for like an amusement park
Mm-hmm.
where every time I fly, and I think it's probably common, you obviously, even if it's just for a second, you think about the plane crashing.
Oh, I think every time I get in a plane,
Yeah. So
I'm like, I'm gonna die, and then I'm like, just talk myself out of it. Like,
yeah,
no, I'm not
you're
gonna.
like no.
You're paranoid.
And it's out of your hands at that point anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
You make a scene and like get off the plane. So I always, if you follow that thought, you inevitably get to like, so imagine the plane, like another plane flies into your plane, and the
Oh,
plane
yeah.
gets chopped in half, and
Thought
you're
of
just
that.
watching seats get sucked out and
Yep.
like the wind and all that.
I just watched that in a movie.
Yeah, it's been in a,
World War Z. Brad Pitt.
oh
Zombies are on the plane, and he blows out the side, dude, and crashes the plane.
yeah, really?
Yeah.
How is that movie?
Fucking, if you like zombie movies, sick.
Okay.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt's like, he's not bad to look at.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
So anyway, like if they this microphone in my face.
Pull that thing down a little bit. Put it down a little.
Yeah,
Covering up
it's
it's covering up your beak, bro.
oh,
There you
all right.
go.
So like an amusement park kind of thing where it simulates a plane crash
Yeah.
like that.
Well, they're gonna do the metaverse, so you could put that on,
No, I don't want that. I want the actual thing.
like Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
animatronics.
Yeah. They could like, I don't know how they do it, and you probably couldn't pull it off because people would have heart attacks and you get sued and stuff. But like, I would go to that amusement park.
So, if you do it, you assume the risk of getting hurt.
You know, you don't get hurt
Okay.
because it's like,
It's a ride.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all set up where like, you know, they don't. It'd be sick if they didn't tell you when it was going to happen, but it
Yeah.
simulates like a takeoff
Yeah.
and lift, and you bank and you're turning or whatever, and then like whatever 3 minutes in or 10 minutes in,
Yeah.
just the front of the plane where you could have like dummies up there and chairs,
That'd be
and
sick.
that gets like ripped off in a way that you know they could put it back together,
Yeah.
and then like crazy wind and like seats start getting sucked out, and you're like blown back in your seat, and the lights are flickering, the mask drops, and luggage is falling out.
Oh,
and
so you're
shit.
trying to make it actual, like so.
Yeah, like
you're
simulate the
Yeah,
experience.
Yeah.
And you know you could have a screen up there that you know shows the night sky or whatever, and
Yep.
the thing starts going like this, and you see the ocean.
Yeah.
How fucking wild would that
Be
be?
the best ride.
It'd be crazy.
You
But
get your nightmare out of the way.
I don't know. I'm like maybe it's like just morbid curiosity, but wouldn't you go there?
I feel like video games kind of do that. It's not like as in depth as that, but like video games have some sceneries like that. You ever seen like crazy video games? You're like, whoa, this is surreal what they're showing in these things.
Yeah, or that like I remember we went on that Harry Potter ride at Universal,
yeah.
and like that whole thing.
I would definitely go on your ride though, Goonan.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Fuck
think
yeah.
other people would too, but I feel like you'd have to sign a waiver, like
Yeah.
because people would have heart attacks.
Like you're gonna have to sack up on this one.
yeah.
Like, it's not
But
a way for
You could have a whole park. I remember I thought of a couple other like similar experiences that you could do in a park like that. Or
Yeah.
basically it's just meant to scare the shit out of you. And like you could simulate like falling off a building,
Yeah.
things like that.
Well, that's what
There's like just a bunch of ways to die.
yeah. Get all your nightmares out of the way.
But I think I'm not the only one who would want to go.
Yeah. Well, we were talking. Me and Tara were talking earlier about like the metaverse thing. It's like you'll have the mask and you'll be in a room, and other people will be in a room together. So then it's just like you're in one space together. So that's kind of crazy. Like the experiences you can recreate, you know. But then they'd still need all the fucking external stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like if
I don't
you're
get
in
why
this
we're trying to recreate.
reality.
Yeah. It's like we already have it. You know?
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's not like, was our goal to get it as good as this one?
Yeah.
But you just don't have to leave your house.
Well, no. So I think, and don't quote me on this because I don't fucking know. I imagine it'll be like a tool. Like there'll be good uses for it, and then there'll be abuses of it as well. You know, it's just like anything. Social media is like that too.
I just don't get it doesn't appeal to me at all.
Yeah.
I don't really get it, but I don't know that much about it either.
I don't either.
I've just seen those commercials, with
with the weird animals and shit.
Yeah.
I think the concept though. So here's one thing that I think would be cool use of it if it's what I think it is. If you're in a room with people. It's not a FaceTime call or whatever, but you're in an actual, like you have an avatar and you're in it and you have a headset, so you're like sitting in a digital space with someone else.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were doing this podcast and like we had like people as an audience. Like you could have like a dolphin because they have their avatar.
Why?
I don't know, just because you could do it. And then it's
just because?
It's a different experience because you're in a room. And that's why I think they're all buying things on there to have their digital like property and like decorate their digital rooms or something. I don't fucking know. But it's still like it could be a trap if you don't use it for things that are good for you, or like it's just like the Instagram and the same
It
thing.
seems like
Social media is like that. People are just on their thing all the time, and it's like,
is the good you're gonna get out of it worth the bad that's inevitably gonna come from it? I wonder.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say that about social media right now.
Yeah.
There's like good and bad with all of it, you know.
So with social media, like, what do you think so far? Is the good we get out of it worth the bad?
I think it's just a tool. So it's like how you use it.
Yeah, I know you use it well.
No, but I mean in general, like it's just a tool. If you look at it,
But
as
in general, I don't think it's used productively.
No, I think it's like fucking dick jokes and art and entertainment. And
I mean, dick jokes are productive.
It's like art and entertainment. Like people go there to like watch shit they enjoy. You know, it's like stimulation. It's just like. It can be for a massive amount of people. It's just like you watch things that you want to watch all day. It's entertainment. It's like distractions and entertainment. But it's also a tool.
It's not just that, though.
No, it's also a tool.
It's like there's commerce involved.
Yeah.
So
that's what I like about it is you can build a brand with like the social media if you.
Yeah, but not even on that end. I mean, like companies selling ads on it and trying to retain your attention.
It's
so
the attention economy. They're definitely like after getting you to pay attention to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking brutal, man. I'll go on it for 5 minutes and then I'll put it down and immediately I'm like, I don't even think I was just on it, but I like just go back on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I was just here.
It's like having a jackpot in your hand because every time it's like a reward system. So you're like, you have like what's in here? That's like the same with the metaverse. It's like people are going to get like their pleasures and dreams and ideas and things and everything. The internet is everything, and you can dip in and experience it at any time, you know, through your phone. You can peer into people's lives. Like, people share so much. It's like that connectivity helps, but it also can hurt if you're not prepared or you're a mess or someone else is a mess, and then it's just like you're connected to messy things. It's just fucking chaos, you know? And it's like if we could all have a gun, and some of us will be responsible and some of us won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a tool.
It is a tool, but it's like
tool.
I'm never using my drill, and then I'm done using it, and I'm just walking around and I just pick up my drill without thinking about it and go like, what the fuck? I don't need my drill right now.
Yeah, it's also art and entertainment too. So that's where that side comes in. Your drill's like functional, you know? It's not, but it's I guess if you built a house, you're constantly using your drill or whatever, but it's also a distraction. It's entertainment. We're all connected. You can hear about every fucking nightmare or every glorious dream in the world ever. You can just plug in. You can find out anything. The fountain of all information, everything.
It's scary too because like you'll click on something like when you see like scrolling through your Explore page and I see words, I want to read them and I can't how small it is, so I'll click on it and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like a conservative like
you're like, oh god,
shit
I didn't
post.
sign up for this.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh whoops, I go back and now my page is full of that stuff.
Yeah, there's
like,
a lot of
fuck.
There's a lot of problems with it.
And now I'm consuming it and I didn't intend to.
Yeah.
And it's in there.
And then they feed it to you because the algorithm's like, he wants more of this.
I
And
think
you're
like maybe there's a certain like personality type that's not suited to, or maybe everyone isn't suited to like be consuming that much stuff at once.
Yeah, or maybe just like it shouldn't be about
I also feel like every time I'm here we inevitably like
talk about this.
Yeah. Do we?
They shouldn't be targeting your attention and like feeding you your vices for attention or catering to the worst side of human nature for attention, because that's what we gravitate towards, you know?
Yeah.
So like the companies shouldn't be doing that. It's a great tool, but they have bad business practices, you know? The people have been working on this problem for a while, but that's a real problem. Because like you should have connectivity to anything if it's capable. It was like when they liberate, like when people could read the Bible, like without having to go to the church, they could like read the scriptures for themselves, you know, the printing press. So now you can spread it. It's like more, you can interpret things for yourself. So the more information you have, I feel like the
But I
better.
don't think we're suited to.
Or not, yeah.
You can't like. Not that it's value. It's a lot of like information that's not like. You don't need to retain it. It's just like jokes, or it's like a pair of tits, or like whatever.
Yeah, tits, hell yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm still a guy. I like those.
but yeah, it's just too much.
I got my balls still. They haven't cut them off.
Speaking of which, happy birthday to Elwood.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're cheers into that. Today is Elwood's birthday, and
He still has his balls.
we've hung on to those, and he's fucking cruising along. Balls and cups as well. I'm gonna sit this one out for Elwood.
Ooh, cheers, 2 balls.
Yeah, 2 balls right there for Elwood. He's a legend, dude. Yeah.
But we can get off that because
I think it's 'cause it's our-
I think I bring it up every time.
No, I don't mind. I actually want to keep going.
Together.
It's because we're still monkeys. We're primitive. Our bodies. I was telling Tara that we were talking about something like this a little bit, and I was like, yeah, but I think our bodies still need to move, like to feel alive and have those experiences. You might be able to experience it with headphones on and stuff, but they don't have it figured out where like you're gonna be fully engaged. We're mind, body, spirit. Body is a huge part of what we are, you know. And let me check that. I love this
Nice
right now,
fingers.
Goonan. This feels like an old school podcast.
Yeah.
It does.
Is that just your screensaver? I feel like it shouldn't lock out like that when you're recording.
Still going.
All right.
20 minutes in too. Yeah, like there's nothing that compares to like engaging your full body, and your brain and everything's part of your body. So it's like to just have this, you know, like I'm sure they're gonna work on the machines to get you to move your body so you don't have to.
Oh my
Is
God.
that a thing, dude?
I don't know. We might just. That's the thing. Technology, and we've probably brought this up too. Like, it's moving faster than we're evolving and can
Yeah.
keep up with it. So it creates like a weird dynamic, but in the way we interact with technology.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
and why like, well, I don't know if it's a lot of people or half the people or feel this way about it. That like maybe this is I don't feel so good when I'm on there,
Yeah,
you know, and I feel better when I'm out in the world
yeah.
and around people, and I don't know.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I use it as like a job, and as like I like social media, and I love like having the internet and the phone and all that stuff. But dude,
you do use it as a tool though.
I try to.
Yeah.
But it's so submersive that like, dude, I have to take days off where I just like I
Yeah.
have to set up boundaries because it's like too much. You
Yeah.
know, it's the same way like when you deal with skating and you're like love skating so much, and it's like your like your whole thing, you know, and then you're like. You realize you're just skating too much. You're always hurt
yeah.
and beat up, and you're like, oh, it's because I'm
Like,
relying.
I think I'm using this.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
relying on skating so much to make me feel better that
Yep.
now it's not working anymore, you know?
I had a moment like that where I realized I was like, I had this like aha moment where I kind of realized like why I like just got so obsessed with skating
Yeah.
and what kept me doing it for so long. It's such like a complicated thing, but a lot of it was because it was just like giving me things I wasn't getting in my life outside of it.
Yeah.
Like even like the social aspect of it, or like any kind of like those like attaboys you get from it, or
Yeah.
accolades or anything like that you weren't getting in other parts of your life. And then like once you get that, and it like your relationship with it changes kind of, especially as you get older.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where like now I'm more fulfilled in my life and my like relationships. I don't need that from skating.
Yeah.
And then you realize like, no, I just love it too.
Yeah.
You know, like
totally.
I don't know if that sounds weird.
No, it makes
But-
perfect sense. I was like, while you were saying that, I was like kind of trying to piece it in where I felt that way in my life. And there's been times where I was like, did the same thing.
And that's why, like, yeah, at times I would be like, abuse it and be like, I'm not even having fun right now.
Yeah, you're just like, it helps and it's a distraction and it's everything.
Yeah.
It's your whole world. It's your
Like,
nothing.
well, I don't have anything else.
It's kind of like the internet. It's everything and then it's nothing. You know, it's everything and then it's also nothing.
Yeah.
Same skating's like that. It's so complex.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
much, dude.
No
That-
one talks about that though.
No,
Like I haven't talked to anybody about it or heard
about
anyone.
skating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way like what motivates you to. I'm sure people talk about it. Actually, I just haven't heard it. Like your motivation to do it, or your relationship to it, or what you get out of it.
Yeah,
You know, everyone just says like, "Oh, skating saved my life."
it's the
Or, like,
best. I love
yeah,
it. It's
like,
epic.
yeah.
Yeah,
It is,
yeah.
but it changes, or it did. I feel like,
It definitely does.
yeah, or it can, I should say.
Yeah, I actually wanted to talk about this. I was like thinking of ideas to talk about stuff, and this is kind of like along the lines. Yeah, I mean, it's just like if you stick with something long enough. Like we've both been skating. I've been skating 25 years. How long you been skating? Quarter of a century.
22,
Dang.
23 or something.
Yeah, if you stick with anything long enough, your relationships and yourself change. It's just
Yeah.
like weird to experience reality. Like it's the same with like, because skating's been in our life for so long, and a lot of people's lives for so long that it changes with you. So you're you come out a child, then you grow into you're a teenager, and then you grow into an adult, and then you change. Your relationships change.
Yeah.
So the way you look at the thing that you're interacting with is going to change too, or the way you use it, or the way it uses you, or whatever. Your relationship with that thing, you know,
Yeah.
is going to vary and change if you stick with something long enough. So yeah, definitely when I was younger, I would just like abuse skating. I needed a distraction. There's so much other shit I want to pay attention to
Yeah.
that even getting hurt on my board or just fucking doing nothing was
Yeah,
better than
that'll
all
do.
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you get to that point where like you definitely like, I think that's why it's good to capture like and document skating, because then you have like this trail and this record of things, your work ethic and how you use skating or your humor or whatever. Like love
Yeah.
that there's videos and video parts and like, or that people can build their Instagram profiles and just add to it, or YouTube channels and like keep it going, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's cool to have that. Because then your relationship with skating changes too. Because you like start to reflect and see yourself and see the skating change and like, you know.
Another weird thing about skating for so long is I noticed I like have had, you know, there's the people I started skating with,
Yeah.
and then they like either aged out of it or just got out of it, and you keep getting older, and you have to like find new people to skate with, and then they
Yeah.
get a girlfriend and stop skating, and then like there's people who are like my best friend, who I would have considered at the time like, this is my guy, this is my best friend,
Yeah.
and I don't know where they are right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Yeah,
Because like they just stopped skating, and we just drifted, and then you find new people who skate, and like, now that's my best friend.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like
yeah.
you're the only one who's been like, you're probably my longest running friend. I
Dude,
think.
I'll take it.
I think you probably
Happy
are.
birthday, Elwood.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
I've experienced that
And
too.
then your friends, you keep getting older, and your friends keep getting younger, because they're the ones who are skating. You know, it's that Matthew McConaughey or whatever. Like, or no, it's not. Yeah, I get older, they stay the same age.
Oh yeah.
But with your skate friends,
Yeah, but it's true. Like, yeah, especially now, dude. There's more little kids ripping. I
Yeah.
see everywhere. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
people just get a job or have a kid, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that
There's
just
that.
happens.
It's crazy, man. And then you see those people that come back to it too, which always
That's
is like pretty sick.
Yeah, I love that.
If they're into it and you're like, yeah, and you
yeah,
can tell
it's
they're
like,
like,
you'll be back.
yeah.
That kid turns 3, and your lady, like, you know, you got a handle on your family dynamic. You'll be
Yeah.
back.
There's a lot of that. Like, you definitely have to adjust. Like, life throws you those things, or you take on those other responsibilities in life, and then it's like your skating suffers. But
Yeah.
it's so awesome when you get back to it, because you're like, oh, yeah, it's just fucking, you can start anywhere again and have fun, you know?
Yeah.
You're just, like, back in it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, having kids is one of those ones that'll take you out for a while.
Yep.
Rightfully so. We need, like, more rippers, so it's like, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
The better dad you are, the better the rippers.
Yeah, just keep your board
Maybe.
around.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. I have gray hair in my beard now, Goonan. So like I feel like a grandpa a little
I
bit.
found one on my neck, man.
Skate grandpa.
And then another one over here.
Oh, dude, it's happening.
It is.
It's fucking happening, dude.
That's fine though. I'm down because I feel like if I'm bald and my hair turns gray, I'll have to shave my head less.
Oh, that
It
makes
won't
sense.
be so obvious.
Obvious, yeah.
You
And
know?
it's like works out.
Yeah. I honestly wish it would just all fall out. Like, you know?
Be Roger from Family Guy or from American Dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Just Roger.
With that body too.
Dude, with that ass, right?
Yeah.
I've seen Roger in a thong a few times. American Dad.
What do you do for your hair? Do you buzz it? With a
Yeah, I
buzzer?
just shave it. I'm
You
the
just
same
do
way.
The whole thing.
I'm like, yeah, I'm minimal.
face, neck, head,
Yeah.
same length.
I've been talking to Tara about this lately because like,
This is another thing not enough people talk about.
well, so like,
Your bald grooming.
well, here
routine.
I'll go in a little bit. Don't you dare try to silence that, bro. Crack that thing.
Sorry.
We're
I didn't
responsible
want to step
adults.
on your
No, it's fine.
routine that you're into.
So, not as a downer, but just as a reference. My father passed when I was like 12, going on 13, right?
Yeah.
So I missed out on a lot of the like
Dude, I know where you're
going
going.
into puberty and like being a man type shit. You know, I was skateboarding. I started skating right then. Yeah, the widget.
Is it what?
There's like a widget in there. It kind of helps with when you're pouring it to not have a big foamy head on it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Well, welcome to the club.
There we go.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
So I missed out on like all the like grooming tips and things that I might have picked up on.
Yeah.
So like I always just like shave it all off. So I don't know. And I was talking to Tara because she's always like, I let it grow crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, should I just walk into a barber and just be like, try to figure out what to tell him to
line
do?
me
like,
up or whatever.
no, like I don't even know the technical terms. I don't even know what to tell him.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, try to make it look cleaner.
Can you make me look better than I look
yeah,
now?
like don't like do something.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know even how to shave a beard, to be honest. So I just shave it. I'm just every time. I've never tried to do any like cleaning it up
Right,
or
right.
none of that.
Dude, so I had my dad was around, but he just never told me, and I didn't ask.
Well, fair enough.
So when I started getting facial hair, I was like, oh, I'm shaving. I'm trying to like, I shaved like the wrong way, like against
I
the
did
grain,
that before, yeah.
which like, dude, you'll get such bad razor
And
burn.
you could bleed if you have a shitty razor.
Fully, yeah. And then like, it's so complicated. You gotta like, especially if you have sensitive skin,
Yeah.
like you'll just get razor burn, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, it took me, I don't know, like 10 years to like actually be able to shave and not look like I just hacked my face up. And it's like,
dude, slow learner.
yeah, because I was like, because no one told me
Fair
you're
enough.
not supposed to shave like against the grain.
Yeah.
Which maybe I'm just an idiot, but I was like, I'm trying to get close.
I've definitely like I haven't done a straight razor shave in forever. I feel like I
Like
look
a
like a
razor
child.
blade?
Yeah, I feel like I look like a child if I do that now.
You should try it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Scares me a little bit.
It
Just
is
to, like,
scary.
See me look like fucking. But yeah, I definitely try to get certain areas to go against the grain. A
You
little
gotta
bit.
go with,
Yeah, mostly.
and
Yeah.
you'll get like you won't get all red and bumpy and shit.
Yeah.
But then like I'll try to, because mine comes in crazy on my neck.
Yeah.
Like so does yours, I guess.
Fuck you.
And so I'll just like try to clean that up, and keep it up here like a little something.
Yeah.
And then I remember the first time I did it, like I shaved like a clean line, kind of like under my jaw.
Oh, you gave yourself like a lineup.
I guess, but
Alright.
I was like, I feel like a douchebag.
Yeah.
Like I'm.
That's partly my thing too.
Yeah. Like I don't know if trying to like I feel like trying to look good
Yeah.
and then not looking good anyway
Yeah,
is like
it's
the
rough.
worst. You know,
Yeah.
that's like, as bad as it gets. So I was like, fuck, dude. I don't know. Like, is this silly?
Yeah.
And that's because I did the same thing
Like,
forever.
did I just make myself look worse by trying to look good?
I have no idea if I
I'm the
look
same,
like
yeah.
an asshole right now.
Yeah.
But I went out. I was like, fuck it, dude.
I
And
keep asking my lady. I'm like, should I try
Yeah,
this? Should
But then
I
you
try
can't
that?
always. Well, I feel like
She
I
gives
don't-
me nothing though.
Oh, really?
She doesn't really like.
Yeah. It's
So
tough.
I think I got.
It's
one.
hard to know.
Yeah.
Because I look at people. I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
So I
fair
look
enough.
at people who like really do their shit up like it looks like it's a perfect line, and I'm like,
It's too much.
I guess it looks good or whatever, but like
Yeah.
you're an asshole.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really, but like
I just
maybe
don't,
I'm just mad I don't have the balls to like.
yeah.
But I think it looks silly too, kind of.
It's hard for me because I'm in your camp because I'm in the camp where it's like I've never really tried to do too much because it just seemed like excess. You know,
Yeah.
like I just like don't want to like I don't know. Yeah, and I'm the same way. Maybe I was insecure or something. But and I don't mind if someone if you see someone they look good, bro.
Yeah, there's definitely people who pull it off.
But there's some people you see and you're like, what the fuck, dude?
yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I'm like, do they think they look sick?
There's like dudes that go to the club and they do crazy shit and they
Yeah.
like, and you're like, dude, they don't.
And I'm like, are people looking at me like that?
Yeah, you
'Cause
never.
I don't know. Would you tell me?
No. Yeah, I'd fucking tell you.
You would?
I'd be the first one.
You
I'd be
would.
talking shit to you about it.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
That's
you kidding
good.
me?
Okay.
That'd be the first thing. I go right after your weakness.
That's good. I would want you to tell me.
Yeah. It's hard though. I know, because being a skateboarder too, it's like you don't really give a fuck. At least from, I know you have a piece of this in you, and I definitely have. You don't really give a fuck what people think. You have that like
Yeah.
rebellious side where you're like, fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's a bit of my skating personality. Is like, I have like a little bit of like fuck you attitude in there,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's diminished over the years, but like,
Yeah.
you can fuck what anyone thinks. Half of it is like you're like, I'm just doing whatever works for me. Utility, like I don't care about all these social weird pressures and things. I don't want to be like anyone else. I want to be
Right.
myself.
I
like,
should just like look and be like, no, I think it looks okay.
yeah,
And that should be enough.
yeah.
But it's not because I don't have.
Well, there's always sense of humor too, because then you see someone it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I hope there's a whole. The way I resolve this always is the shit talking in skateboarding. So like.
Yeah.
It's hard not to shit talk because shit talking is hilarious.
Yeah, it's fun.
There's people that are great at it. It's like sports. It's like so I always hope like when I'm in a skate van and we're shit talking on people, and it's a lot of good jokes.
Yeah.
I hope there's like another van out there full of like the opposite dudes shit talking on the van we're in.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're having a great time.
Yeah.
point
Well,
out-
You hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want there to be another van out there going like that SHETLER dude looks like fucking Nick
Yeah.
Cage, like a washed up Nick Cage. You know, like just digging in on me, like his fucking kick flips.
Yeah.
Cause then it like kind of makes the pressure like, yeah, it's all just in jest.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
all doing it.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Can't take yourself too serious. That's
That's-
half the reason my qualm with nausea is. That's a Freudian slip, dude.
Nausea.
Nausea.
Yeah. Raja.
Nausea is that I felt like he took himself a little too serious at times, or like his sponsors portray him like the next coming of Christ.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, come on, like the marketing is just too much at times. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
the Nausea I liked was the long-haired dread kid ripping. You know,
Yeah.
but so like. No one's above a good joke, is my point. Is what I'm
Alright.
getting at. Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because humor is a big part of skating, you know. You just have to be able to laugh it off. It's a fine line in life. People's feelings get hurt at different levels too, you know. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, and the other thing, I would be like, if someone, I don't know, it depends on who said it to you, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like,
If someone you don't like
who's-
says it's not as
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
If
those
your
ones
friend,
hurt.
if your friend does it, it hurts, but it's
Yeah.
funny. You know, you're like, oh fuck, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know.
Whew.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. We
I've
got somewhere.
I've been talking about that a long time. I've been like thinking about that one for a long time, 'cause it's true, man. I would hate if shit talking died.
I don't think that's ever going away.
No, definitely, it's only amplified.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the metaverse. That's what we were talking about earlier. I'm like, yeah, what if people like steal your shit in the metaverse? Like, it's like digital thievery.
Also, though,
Like you pay fucking $100,000 for some painting, because the dudes are doing that right now. They're buying like NFTs or whatever non-fungible tokens. They're like 101 on the internet or so. I don't really understand it, but they're gonna decorate their fucking metaverse.
we just jumped into the deep end.
Yeah, they're gonna decorate their metaverse with their fucking Monets and shit that they paid $1 million for, and they're the only one on the internet that has it or whatever the fuck the thing is.
Wait, what are you saying? People are buying
They're buying like NFTs. I'm not exactly sure what they are. Do you know what those are?
crypto? Are you talking about cryptocurrency?
No, it's like a non-fungible token or something. Or so basically, they're buying like art online that they own it when they buy it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm the
But
worst dude to
who-
try to explain it because I don't really know.
It's just like a digital image of the art?
Yeah, which is confusing because it's like people
you just
just
screenshot
meme
it?
shit all the time. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna look this up and feel really stupid.
I'm dumb because I thought NFT was just another way to talk about cryptocurrency.
No,
Because it says token, so I picture like a coin.
I might be wrong about that, but let me read it. Here, I'll read whatever popped up. Hold on. Excuse me. What is a NFT? There's fucking full videos and vlogs and blogs and fucking
Yeah,
experts
good
telling
luck
you
sorting through that,
what the
dude.
fuck is it. But here, let's see. Let's see if I can find something. Maybe if I just do wiki, it'll be like the bare bones of it.
I think they're asking for some money these days.
They always are. It's just like a donation basis. A non-fungible, which I don't know what fungible is, so I'm not gonna pretend, but someone out there does. Token is a unique and non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain. So that might be it, because
I'm out.
they're trying to change the internet to a blockchain.
What's
thing.
that?
It's where you change the model from us being the product, because right now they're running ads to us for our attention.
Mm-hmm.
So they're making money off our attention, so they're feeding us ads.
Yeah.
I think on the blockchain, it's like that's. I'm too dumb. I'm too done.
Yeah, we were so over our head.
Let me read more. And I've been smoking and drinking, so. A form of digital ledger. An NFT can be associated with reproducible digital files such as photos, videos, and audio. NFTs use a digital ledger to provide a public certificate of authenticity or proof of ownership. So if everything goes into the metaverse and people build these digital worlds, not saying it's all they're going to do, because they're going to have to live in the material world, because we're still fucking grounded and connected in nature, our bodies, and you're not going to have the full experience without moving your fucking body. But you're going to have these gaudy ass people online. They're going to own the digital world. They're going to own the one of, and they'll be the only one online, and it'll just be something like that. So what are they going to sell? They're going to sell real estate on the internet.
You like have your digital room, and you can get a bunch of non-fungible tokens. Like,
yeah, you can be the only one who has that one of that thing online, I guess.
And it's valuable.
People are buying
with
things.
Money?
Yeah, for like lots of money supposedly.
What the fuck?
But it's less like probably rich people that are like, oh yeah, this is gonna get adopted in 10 years. Everyone's gonna be using this. And
yeah, it's like buying up domains and like.
Yeah, I imagine. I don't know.
Early 90s.
Yeah,
or something.
all things fall apart is all I gotta say. But there's gonna be goods and bads from all this shit. But do not restrict the sharing or copying of the underlying digital form.
You know what's
files.
weird? Like,
so you can still copy it and people can still use it. So it's a blockchain.
Is a fungible token a thing?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I wonder what fungible means.
I know. Let's see. Yeah, let's see a blockchain, because I knew what blockchain was. A blockchain is a growing list of records called blocks. They are linked together using cryptography. Each block contains a hash of a previous block and timestamp and transaction data.
Dude,
so it's basically, I think it makes it all like open source type thing. I don't know. Too dumb. Gotta get someone in here.
Way too dumb.
Too dumb.
We need like non-fungible tokens for dummies.
Fungible. Let's just look up fungible.
I feel like intuitively I know what fungible means, but I can't.
Able to replace or be replaced by other identical items. So it's non-fungible.
Okay.
Of goods contracted for without an individual specimen being specified. Able to replace or be replaced by other identical items. Fungible. So non-fungible. Not able to. Money is fungible.
Why is there? It's just valuable because we assign it value. That's it.
Money is fungible. Money that is raised for one purpose can easily be used for another.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so
I'm gonna keep living in this world. I don't even have this one figured out. I can't take on another one.
Yeah. Who fucking knows, dude? Also, like, the marketing of all this shit too is like always a lot, you know?
Yeah.
You always get these things, you're like, oh, it's gonna be the best thing ever, and then there's so many drawbacks. There's like good and bad that comes with everything, you know? It's never like the fucking end of the road. It's insane, dude.
Dude, I wonder how out of touch we're gonna be when we're really old, because there's already this stuff that I feel out of touch with, and I'm 32. And we're like new shit coming out where I'm just like, nope, I don't care.
Yeah. I had that thought the other day, today or yesterday. I had like what happens if you become resistant to this whole thing? You know, then you get further and disconnect, because there's already people. Out of touch, yeah. There's already people like that.
I was just talking to my sister earlier, talking about how disconnected I've felt lately, just from, I don't know, probably because I was like sick and just stuck in the house and it's winter and all that. But yeah, sorry.
No, yeah. There's already people like that. Like, that's half the political divide here is, like, there's people in cities and, like, people are all connected, and then there's a bunch of people more out in rural areas that aren't using all the technology to be so connected, and, like,
Yeah.
so it causes a political divide amongst people, you know?
Yeah.
Some people are so connected in life and the experience of life digitally and being able to dip into the Bible at any time, the internet, the digital Bible.
I feel like that's gonna keep
The neon Bible, because
that divide's gonna get further and further, but we're all supposed to like play by the same rules because we're this country, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just. I don't like where we're going.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem great right now.
Dude, we just lived through fucking so much crazy shit, Goonan.
We still are.
No, I know, but just like taking an exhale to think about it a little bit. I think we're going to be all right. I really do. I think it's just like disruption, and we have this new layer to our experience because of the social media and the phones and cameras and audio being everywhere, and our capability to be able to use it or to connect or share failings and everything, and you can just dip into that at any time. That's disrupting our whole society. It's like every industry, everything is like trying to adapt and update with this new layer. We've never been so connected. Like, you can literally, like, and it's only going faster and faster. So it's like you were saying earlier, it's like we're not meant, because we're animals. We're still animal nature. You know what I mean? Our bodies are designed to be primates. We're not, like, meant to be, like, we can't disconnect our mind-body connection, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People would if you could let them, you know? They'd sleep in a pod and just drift off into the metaverse. That's an extreme end of something. But I still think, like, so many people are active, moving their body, engaged. Like, we just have to, it's that movie. It's that fucking movie that.
Idiocracy.
No, that movie's great. But it could be that movie. Feels like that movie sometimes. No, the one where they figure out the internet at the end. They're just like, we're taking the weekends off. Fuck.
I don't know.
It's about the internet, and they're trying to win the internet, basically. Oh, God.
I don't think I've seen it.
Basically, they just battle for the internet. There's, like, some big prize and everything, and then, like, they just realize they need to take a day off from the internet because this is their whole world.
Oh, okay.
Ready Player One.
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah. I
so
didn't watch it.
It's that.
Yeah.
Because it's everything and nothing. It's like your whole world. It's everything relies on the internet and being connected and building these avatars, and then at the same point, it's like it means nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, but
It's
you can
completely nothing.
still live your life and not have to
Do it at all.
partake. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it's gonna, like, at a certain point, if that's like not even gonna be an option. You know.
I think that's half the problem we're going in right now.
Yeah.
Is they're trying to have, like, society's trying to have more control over people so they can curate your experience for you because they know better than they think they know better.
Yeah.
It's like, relax, dude.
I guess if you want to have kids too, it's like you kind of have to stay, depending on how you want to raise them, but like it or not, they're growing up in this world, so you have to stay connected to it in some way to be able to, like, relate to them and parent them appropriately.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't just tap out and, like.
I see that now, dude. The people just disconnect from their lives through social media. Their
Yeah.
real lives. I see, like,
Isn't that ironic?
I've seen, like, mothers, like, with their kid,
Yeah.
and just, like, they're not hanging
supposed
out.
to connect us and
Yeah. It can, but it can also disconnect you. It can be a distraction.
yeah.
It's fucking everything and nothing, so you can be used for everything and nothing, you know?
Yeah.
It's a tool. It's like a whole nother thing. The problem is they're trying to monetize our attention.
Yeah.
There's
It's
so
working.
many people that, like, give in because we all do. You know, we need it for some level. Like, we're almost part of progress is, like, having these things that you can improve the experience, you know? But there's, like, a line. It's definitely a line.
Yeah, it's like it's not uncommon. Like, it's this cool thing, and then they figure out how to make money off it, and then it kind of goes to shit.
Yeah,
It's that old story.
Yeah. I think that's what they're trying to figure out with the blockchain. There's, like, a different version of internet where it's not based off of your attention. Where
Someone's gonna figure out how to.
figure that out.
Yeah, how to, like, sell and
I think they're on it.
make money on it.
I hope they're on it.
Yeah.
And they come out with so much goddamn new shit all the time. It's always the next new thing with the internet, you know? They're always just like, there's something else, you know? You have to learn something else. It was like TikTok, then it's Metaverse, and then
Yep.
it's like, oh, shit. Meta's not even here, dude. We already know it. It's already branded in everyone's mind, you know?
I guess their logo. Have you seen their logo?
Nah.
That it's like
I probably saw it, but I don't remember it.
It's like an M or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like supposed to be the infinity symbol, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But it looks like an M, but it also kind of looks like a ball sack. So
Oh,
people have
yeah.
been like drawing dicks on top of it.
So funny.
I don't know how they didn't like foresee that,
Yeah.
or maybe they did. No bad publicity.
I think that we'll be okay, dude. I think we'll be able to figure out how to use whatever platforms to like get through your day. And like it's sick if someone like if you can use the social media or metaverse or whatever the fuck the things are, if you can use it in a way that you can create a business, like that seems like a cool concept. You know?
Yeah,
like,
that seems like a good use for it.
yeah, and then if you do all the work in building the
But that's,
community
like,
and experience.
People are on it, and you feel like if you're not on it, you're missing out. Even though maybe it's like not, you don't need to be on it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. It's like the hot new thing. People feel like
People
they need
need
to be
to-
there.
People just need to go back to reading books. Just read books.
Yeah, dude, it's hard to read books now.
It's super hard to read a book.
It takes me like 20 pages to like get into it.
You have to find something that you're into. That's what I realized. It's like you gotta really find your niche with reading a book at least for me. 'Cause
Yeah, the level of stimulation you're used to is so high.
yeah.
And this is like great, but it's not like flashing pictures in your face
Yeah,
constantly. So
yeah.
you're like, ugh.
yeah.
But there's like, yeah, if you can get over that hump and like really get pulled into it, you're like good. But it's hard to get over that hump.
You need like some practice again. I
Yeah.
like had to get back into the practice of reading a book. And what I mean is like it's hard. Like you need someone who can really write too.
Yeah.
If you get like
And a writer that like some books are just like clunky.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they don't
that's what I'm
flow as
saying.
well as other ones.
Yeah,
And
like
you're
there's a lot of there's more. I'm sure there's more bad writers than there are good writers. There's exceptional writers, you know. Like,
right.
So like if you don't find what you're into and someone who can write about it, it's like
Dude, you know what's funny?
hard to hold your attention.
Like all the books, or like music, for instance, like all the music that exists out there, and what percentage of it you actually like.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It's a
like,
small
it's probably like
fraction.
that with books too.
Yeah,
you go
it
to a
is.
bookstore and you're like, oh my god, but like a lot of those probably suck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Think about how much music. I mean, it's subjective, but like you think sucks.
Yeah.
It's probably similar with books.
And I'm going to parrot this even though this isn't my thing, but I feel like I've heard Jordan Peterson say there's like the Pareto Distribution, which is like in any creative endeavor, the majority of that goes to the smallest, like a small percentage. It's like in any creative endeavor, like the most downloads goes to like Joe Rogan, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone else is like there's nothing, or like in artwork there's like so many it all goes same with money. The
Same,
Pareto,
yeah, the
with the
1%.
money it funnels into that, which is
Yeah.
crazy. That's like a problem
Yeah, and
that
then
we
the
don't
more-
quite understand and that exists, and people try to blame it on capitalism and
No,
all
it
this
makes
other
sense
thing,
because
yeah.
the more money you have, the more risk you can afford to take. Therefore, you can like make more money. It's like people always talk about the more money you have, the more free stuff you get.
Yeah.
It's like there's the Matthew principle, where it's like the more you succeed, you'll start succeeding more rapidly. But it
Yeah.
goes the other way too. Like the more you fail, you start to fail more rapidly.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah,
I learned that through
Makes sense.
skating, because like if at first you're just bailing all the time and you're trying to learn something, so you're just fucking taking L's, but then after you get good at something, like learn to balance and flick and all that stuff, then you start to see it connect,
yeah, right.
and then you can accumulate more and more and more tricks,
Yeah,
and
now
it
I
gets
can flip
easier.
flick backside.
Yeah,
And
the
then you can
learning
take that, and I
process.
can flick backside into a board slide, like
It
whatever.
it keeps opening up more opportunities because you've like done the work. So it's like the same in any endeavor where it's like,
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah, crazy. That shit I don't really understand. Just talking out my ass, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else? You got engaged, dude. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks.
I still have the footage. I've just been waiting to edit because I was just like, I want to be in the right mood to edit it. But I
Oh,
got
really?
some footage. Yeah, I'll send you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Stoked. That was
Yeah.
a super fun day.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's terrifying.
Yeah, dude. I was impressed.
Yeah.
The way I did it to Taro was we were just by ourselves. I had Elwood and put the ring around his neck,
Yeah.
Because we go to the field and
I would have preferred it have just been like her and me.
yeah. But
Just
you had a
for the-
good crew. It was like
Yeah, it was like no one that I was not happy was there. But it's awkward. Like,
yeah.
all right, guys, I'm gonna tell her how much I love her. Like,
Yo, you did it though.
it
That was sick.
yeah. I like almost. It was like one of those. You're like riding away from a trick, and you're like,
Yeah.
did I just land that? Like, wake up and I'm like, are we engaged?
Yeah.
Did
I'm riding away.
Did I say it?
I'm riding away.
Yeah.
I'm not in the cornfield.
Yeah, I didn't pass out.
I can see that.
Yeah, dude, she's got the whole, not the whole thing planned, but a good chunk of it, like, all set to go.
That's sick.
Guest list, invites, centerpieces. Yeah,
Nice.
pretty much ready.
Cheers.
Yeah. Wild. When are you getting married? Dragging your feet over there.
Here we go. Here we go. Welcome to the podcast.
Tara asked me to ask you that.
No, she didn't. I don't know. It's a good question.
I want to go to your wedding, man.
It'd be sick.
Yeah.
I picture it. I can see it. We gotta like come up on it
You're
and
both
figure
busy.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you both keep a full schedule.
Still going, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love weddings. I like the idea of getting married too.
Yeah, so do I.
Sick idea.
Yeah, it's great.
It's fucking. I've always thought it was kind of a sick idea, even though I didn't always want to be married or whatever. You
Yeah.
know? Like.
I mean, the whole idea of it's actually like ridiculous. Not how we think of it, but how it originated. Like, as a
okay.
transfer of property, and
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
they take your name, and now they're the dad gives her away. Like, all that shit's like pretty. It's like dumb and outdated or whatever.
Yeah.
But the idea of like they love each other, they want to be together for the rest of their lives. Let's all get together and like dance and eat good food.
Celebration.
And, yeah, it's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my definition of it is too. It's like opposite. No, it doesn't always have to be opposites because same-sex marriages happen all the time. But for me, because I'm a heterosexual guy, and sorry,
You say so.
sorry, I have a little bit of gay in me
Yeah.
tendencies,
Yeah.
which is fine. I enjoy that side of me. For me, I like the mending of opposites, the harmonizing of opposites. So you kind of take a vow that we're going to try to stick this out because opposites don't necessarily mix, you know? Like, it takes a lot of work to, like...
Magnets.
Yeah, but you still, like, have to figure it out. You're opposite from the other one. You're male, female, and it's like you got to learn to live with each other and make a union, the union of opposites, you know?
Yeah.
For me, is like I was like... It's a struggle to be with people.
Yeah. As a slightly homosexual man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men, I can get along with men. I can live with dudes because dudes are basic, you know? Like,
Yeah.
most dudes.
No, it is hard, man.
But living with a woman is, like, such a hard thing. It's a
It's-
challenge, dude.
it is. But
And I'm sure they could say that about me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
most
probably the
certainly.
worst to deal. It's so much work, but the idea of, like, being with one person through thick and thin, through good, bad, and ugly.
It's better than the opposite.
Yeah,
it's
being
better
alone
than-
is the worst.
Yeah.
And being with someone could be the worst at times.
If you're with the wrong someone, yeah.
Or you're just been with someone for so long that you're just like seeing each other. You gotta keep improving, but like, dude, you know, like some people are together since they're little, you know?
Yeah, that's wild.
Dude, that's insane.
I wonder how often they have to fight back like the what else is out there thought.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Because you've just only known one flavor.
At a
for the
certain
most part.
point, you gotta arrive at that
Yeah, like
stop in your head.
so if you only had like vanilla ice cream, but you
Right.
always were out in the world and there's like chocolate
I've heard some
chip,
good things about mint
like-
chocolate chip.
Dude,
Yeah.
some cookie dough around the corner. You're
Yeah.
like, everyone what?
There's also something to be said too about like, you know
Vanilla's good.
what? I love vanilla. I don't care about the other flavors.
Yeah,
You know?
sure. Easy to say when you haven't tried them, dude.
Well, you got to try the flavors before you decide on one. It's like
But that's
getting
what
those
we're-
samples in the little wooden spoon in the
I
ice
agree.
cream store.
I agree. But some people get their vanilla when they're
Buyer's
real young.
remorse.
Yeah, buyer's remorse.
Yeah. And that's how we have divorce.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. Let's end it there.
Dude,
No, we probably shouldn't end on that
definitely not.
note.
Nah, dude. It's I always thought about that because like having skating and being so like into skating, just like you like minimize the things in your life so you can just focus on skating without having all these obligations and responsibilities and other people, you know? Like
Yeah.
I've always been like that. I've been like, this is what I want to focus on. And like I don't want to take on anything that is gonna distract me from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
simplify.
yeah.
Yep.
It's good if you can find someone that's like you can work things through with, and then they also have their own passion and love and things that they're working on too, and you guys can work together side by side. You know?
Yeah, I think that's important. It's just having like a balanced relationship.
Yeah, because when you're young too, you think of getting married and be in love, and you think of all the good stuff, you know. But it's just like it's just a lot of work. It is all the
like
love and commitment, but
if one person doesn't have like a thing and you have a thing, then
it's
someone's gonna be leaning on someone. It's like Forrest Gump; they like lean back to back. But if someone's like leaning a little too hard, it's the other person's like, all right, like
my face is in the mud.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah,
I gotta lean back a little.
yeah, gotta
Yeah, it's fucking.
even up.
Yeah, I plan on getting married. I plan on having a wedding. We haven't figured it out.
All right.
I don't want to do it just to do it, and Tara kind of feels the same way, and we both work on things like all the time. We're both like busy doing cool stuff that we're stoked on.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not like we want to do it for whatever reason. But
that's good.
As I get older, I start to like see the value and why I'd want to do it, and start to realize like what I'd want to have at this said wedding. You know.
Yeah.
So then that makes me a little more motivated to like want to do it. You know.
Right.
But for the most part. But it's sick. I love going to weddings.
Yeah, it's fun.
Fucking so fun. Dancing, shitty food, good food. It's good food, but it's just like you're eating like whatever because you're at a wedding, so you're just indulging.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's super fun.
Yeah. Doesn't like good wedding. I'm excited, dude.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
We're at the bottom of the barrel, dude.
I have
Oh, dude, nursing it over there.
300
You know your milligrams or whatever?
milliliters.
Your
275.
Do you like that I have these we get the proper macing jars?
Yeah,
All of these things.
it's nice.
Yeah. What else? Let's keep going. I'm not done, bro.
Hmm.
We covered marriage. We covered the fucking whole internet.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a fucking lot. We had some Guinness. Talked some skateboarding.
Christmas is coming up.
Christmas is coming up. Holidays. Oh,
New Year's.
I just went to Polar Express
Oh, saw photos.
in Buzzards Bay.
It's just a train you get on and
Yes.
roll around.
Yeah, so I didn't know exactly what it was, but Tara just kind of got me. I didn't really pry and ask either, but Tara
You're
like,
all right, I guess we're going.
yeah, I'm in. I'm a kind of hate it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. Yeah, all right.
Dude, that makes me. I just remembered. I was driving behind a car one time, and it had a sticker on it that said "All right, all right, all right," and I read it like I was laughing so hard because I thought it meant like if you were this is how my brain works. If you were like riding their ass, and they were like, "All right, all right, all right."
Oh, yeah.
That's how I read it, and I thought it was so funny.
You read it like LD.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
And then I realized like, oh, it's all right, all right, all right, and
All right.
I was like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, go on. Polar Express, Tom Hanks.
Oh, okay. So I didn't even really know what it was. I think I might have seen the movie with Tom Hanks. I don't even remember it. But basically, we drove to Buzzards Bay. My lady organized it. Got my niece Jade and her kids, Aubrey and Lucas, and Jacob, their father. So Jade and Jacob and their 2 kids, and me and Tara. And you basically buy tickets, and then you go up to like a train, like an Amtrak train or whatever, just a fucking train. And you load up on the train, and inside the train is just mad little kids and their parents. But it's like mad little juiced little kids because they're just like about to meet Santa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
is it at like the is it actually on the tracks? Like you move?
you know the benches that you skate in Wareham?
Yeah. It's right
that
there.
train. We drove by those benches in the train.
No shit.
Yeah, so you get on the train, and then the train is, I don't really remember the movie, but there's a bunch of like young kids, like what seemed like early teenagers, young adults, dressed up as elves and chefs. I'm not really sure why they're chefs, but I'm sure if I saw the movie, remember the movie?
Baking Christmas cookies.
They're on the train, and they're just like entertaining the little kids. They're running around, they're fucking dancing, they're singing, they got a big book, and they like hold it out to the kids, and the kids look at the book, and then they do like throw fake snowballs at each other. They just like do things like it's like hanging out with a little kid.
Yeah, that's
just like
sick.
messing around, like entertaining them for the ride down to the North Pole. And it's like a half an hour ride of like fun and games and whatever. And then you get to the end, and they make all the kids look out the side of the train. And you look out the side of the train, and you pull up to the North Pole, and it's this extravagant building, and there's Santa out there, and there's elves dancing and like running around and just
Oh,
like
wow.
waving and saying hi and shit. And Santa's just like, oh, 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 oh. And the kids are just inside, and because
They're
I'm
freaking
just,
out.
yeah, they're just like, oh my god,
Oh, that's sick.
it's like,
You stay on the train though.
yeah.
You just drive by.
You pull up to it, stop. Santa and the elves put on their show, bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, Santa comes on the train, and you get to meet Santa.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so on the way back, the elves and all the chefs are like, yeah, Santa's gonna come, Santa's gonna come. Like, kids are juiced and stuff.
Oh my God, what a difficult job, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, so like a lot of it was just young kids, and it seemed like they're into like drama or art. They're like little,
Yeah.
seem like little art act, like drama kids, you know.
Yeah.
And they just seem to be having fun. It's kind of, I could see it being really mundane. Like after a while, if you're doing that all day long, you're just like, fuck. But
I just had a thought.
kids are so fun, and their parents are right there, so they don't really have to do much.
Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
I had a thought that I want to ask, but if I say it out loud, it could be too late.
Okay.
So I'm gonna text you this.
So the parents are there, Goonan. So like the elves in them, all they gotta do is kind of just like bring some hype once in a while on the train. You know, when it starts to get a little rowdy, you're like,
Yeah.
bring the elves out and engage with the kids, get all juice. Then Santa comes out, and Santa hands them a jingle bell. He just walks up to all the kids and gives them a jingle bell. It's a legit little jingle bell. And you get to meet him, take a photo if you want. And it was sick, dude. My little niece, my niece's kid, Aubrey, just like I saw the moment where she saw Santa, and she screamed. She's like, oh my God.
Yeah,
It was
so
just like,
sick, dude.
It was so like, oh, dude, perfect question.
Because it's gonna determine what I say.
Yeah. Well, I got something for you in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, I just saw that like Will Ferrell elf moment where he knew Santa was coming,
Yeah.
and Aubrey had that when she saw him. She's like, oh, Santa! She like, I was like, damn, she's like really juiced.
That's so rad.
Um,
That's a good idea, dude.
yeah,
It's so cool they do that.
it was definitely felt like, I mean, I don't know any statistics about it, but it was little kids and snots. I was watching them pick their nose, wipe the shit everywhere.
Oh, just COVID
Like, we're just
Central.
yeah, I'm like, like
The
if
COVID Express.
you don't want to avoid the flu or whatever.
Yeah.
Just dirty kids, you know. But I was down because I'm like, I got to see the glitter in their eyes for Santa.
Yeah.
Killed it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so
great.
Goonan's question. Oh, I actually have some questions from people online too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot I have them.
I don't think you should read that out loud.
I'm going to. Do
any of them listen?
I don't know. If they are, they're gonna hear this. Do any of the little AIN kids still believe in Santa? You think? And I know Chloe knows there's not a Santa, but Chloe's 13 and she knows there's not a Santa.
Okay.
So, and if you think there's a Santa, that's on you. It's up to you.
That's
You
true.
can believe if you want.
Yeah.
I've never met the guy though. Yeah.
If you Google it, it says he is real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's no fact checkers? There's no fact checkers on that?
Google it, dude.
No one's concerned about fact checking that to find out? You Google it. You tell me.
All right. The Santa tracker comes up.
I kind of always knew there wasn't a Santa Claus. Whether that's true or not is on you, but in my whole life, I was like, nah, it's not a Santa.
I hope none of those little kids still believe and listen to this and find out this way.
Hey, welcome to life. If you're listening
That's
right now,
a big moment in a kid's life.
I don't know what to tell you. This is an adult show, man.
All right.
You
You're
gotta
going to have to put a warning in the
live you
in the
learn.
description.
Live you learn, dude. Santa. Actually, I have some stuff from online I wanted to pull up. Oh, I took a good photo of Emma
Can
today.
I pee real quick?
Yeah, pee.
All right.
Oh, dude, I went to like a work party. Go pee. Go pee. It was so fun though. It was sick.
I saw you got some awards.
Dude, definitely won some awards. Choo 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 choo. Let's see. I got some questions. I gotta find them though, cause I screenshotted them and they're in the mix. Oh, I got them all right. All right. Hey, man, what up? So this is from Joey Camera. He said, hey, what up? My mom showed me a thing about the topic on your podcast. How did the pandemic affect you physically and mentally? Like, I know a lot of people struggle with mental health struggles from time to time, but to be honest, so doesn't everyone struggle from some sort of struggle or skeletons or demons. All right, Joey. The pandemic was crazy in some sense because you just like get caught up in the hysteria of thing because it was so new, you know. Like we never experienced it. So the beginning shit was so crazy. Like kind of you're just like, it's just one of those moments, you know. But I don't know. I didn't work as much, or no, I worked just as much. I was busy the whole time. I think on my mental health personally, like it was just a lot. It was a lot of hysteria that I was reading and watching, and a lot of not knowing. So you're just confused, and you're just like trying to get through your day to day. So, but I skated a bunch. That was like my takeaway. Is like through the pandemic, the way I dealt with it was skating a bunch because I had free time, and I was like, this isn't good for my mental health. Paying attention to all this, and I'm just gonna go out there and like basically move my body and fucking skate. Skating helped. That was like what really saved me with my mental health during the pandemic. That's one of the questions from online.
What did you do during the pandemic?
Yeah. His question was, hey man, what up? Let me see. How did the pandemic affect you physically and mentally? Physically, I skated, so I was good. Like physically, I was exercising and skating and stuff. And then mentally, like not knowing what's going on, especially in the beginning when the shit first happened, people, all the mass things and the whole craziness of it all, seeing like weird shit and culture you've never seen before and different behaviors and weird ways people react to like a situation, you know?
Yeah.
It was a lot at first, but like mentally, like moving my body and skating kept me like positive, doing fun stuff, like working, focusing on stuff, trying to like, it like helped keep me okay, like mentally, you know? But we all drift off because shit is not fucking easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. I've had a few moments like in the last 5 to 10 years where you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Those types of moments where you're like, is this reality? Like, is this real shit we're living through? And then people's reaction and the way things go, you're like, what the fuck is going on, you know? Those moments are insane, dude. But so mentally, I was just like focusing on skateboarding, try to like work on myself. That like helps, you know.
So it sounds like all the same stuff you were doing before.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But just had more free time to do it. I skated more.
Oh, did your work get closed for a little bit?
Yeah, I worked a bunch through doing All I Need, but no, ESP stayed open.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, but I wasn't delivering because like just
delivering,
driving a truck and going inside somewhere wasn't really working for a while. But I just had more free time to work on skateboarding and reflect on myself and try to like figure out what I can do to like be okay, you know, like self-reflect and try to use the time to gain ground, you know, because the whole world kind of stopped for a minute, bro.
I didn't even notice, dude. I never stopped going to work.
Yeah, I worked the whole time too.
Yeah.
I stayed busy. That was what helped me in my mental health for sure.
I'm trying to like,
and physically skating, exercising is good too. Like keep your body going. Like if you're engaged with something, you're sweating, like, and you feel good. If you do that daily, like it's so hard to make that. Like if you wake up each day and try to do like 10 sit-ups or 10 push-ups, see how many days you can do that in a row. Personal challenge shit, you know?
Yeah.
It'll just help.
Yeah, for sure.
It helps mentally too. Not just your physical and your mental is like the same, you know?
I'll say if you do anything like that for like 3 months, that's how long it takes a habit to, it might even be shorter than that.
To form, basically. Yeah.
And just like, you can just keep doing it.
Our mind is part of your body. It's literally your body is connected to your mind.
Yeah, it controls everything.
It's all one, you know? So, like, you got to move your fucking body. That helps. Yeah. But,
it's like if you skated every day, you could probably skate into your 60s. Like, if you don't have, like,
maybe even 70s.
Yeah,
80s.
but if you stopped, like, if when you were turned 40, if you stopped for, like, a year, you're probably done.
It's going to be rough.
Yeah.
You're going to have to keep it moving. Yeah. If you stop for a long time, it just gets, especially as the older you get, if you stop, then you're just like losing it.
Yeah.
You got to be engaged. That's why, like, even if you're not skating all the time, you got to do some sort of exercise.
Yeah, for sure.
Because not just to lose your skating, but just to stay alive.
It affects your mind, too, man.
If you're not using it, you're losing it.
Yeah.
Your body is your mind.
Yeah.
So, But those are some like shit that I try to focus on, or things that advice or whatever, Joey. But everyone dealt with it different. Like people are so complex, and some people need different things at different times. You know, for me, it's like I'm always staying busy because I just like doing stuff. You know, and I like kind of just work myself. I like working a lot. I like doing a lot. I like taking on a lot of stuff and trying to manage and do it and figure out how to keep going with things. You know, like so it's like. Sometimes I take on too much, but you just gotta learn your ebbs and flows, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, more attention to mental health and physical health through physical health too, you know. All right, next we got more. Thanks for the question, Machi.
Who asked?
Joey Camera, Camara.
I was
Joey
driving
X.
behind a car today
Joey
that
X.
had 2 All I Need stickers on it.
Really sick.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. Yeah. It's crazy that the thing's still going on, though. It's still raging on, the pandemic thing. There's still, like, if you listen to the news at all, it's, like, insane.
Yeah.
I tune out after a while. I'm like, I'm just going to go off of my reality instead of my digital reality because it's just
I was
not
saying
worth
that to
it.
someone earlier.
The sky is always falling, dude. It's the Chicken Little thing. It's always falling.
Yeah.
You can dip in at any time and see the world from any perspective. All or nothing, Goonan.
Yeah.
The internet. It's
No one told
everything
me,
and
dude.
nothing at once.
If no one told me and no one was wearing masks,
Yeah.
I'd have no idea.
Yeah, the masks were definitely the people's attitudes towards masks really like
Yeah.
showed people's attitudes towards them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have it, right? Or I got it. So now I have the antibodies and I still have to wear a mask at work.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's like a theater to it.
And the funny thing is I wear it because I just don't want anyone to give me shit about it.
yeah.
But my bosses are like, you don't have to wear it.
Yeah.
What the fuck is? And they're like vaccinated or whatever and not wearing it.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here?
Yeah. I think it's people don't know how. It's like one of those things. It's like you don't know how to adjust to things. It's insane. But we survived it, and we're moving slowly away from it, I think. All right, next question. John Lennon. Yo.
Oh,
My homie Charlie. Why are some tricks considered illegal to be put in skate parts?
because no one wants to see them, I guess.
There's certain tricks.
Universally just disliked.
I feel like that's like kind of like gone away a bit though. I'll say this personally that like if I'm watching someone, there's definitely sometimes you see different tricks come out.
What's illegal in your mind?
I'm kind of not. I don't care about a Benihana. Jamie Thomas used to Benihana. I didn't care about that.
Yeah.
What's another one? Pressure flip. If someone's serious about a pressure flip,
I'll take a pressure flip.
but if they're serious, like that's like they're gonna be pressure flipping gaps for a long time, and like that's their thing. You're down for that?
No, I was picturing it just like on flat ground.
No, it's like their thing. They're running it.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not gonna watch. You can do it,
Yeah.
you know, have fun, but I'm not gonna rewatch the part.
What about Mongo pushing in a part? Should it be
Switch
Mongo?
Mongo or regular Mongo?
Mongo pushing's okay if you're.
Has a full-on Mongo pusher ever put out a part?
Did Bill Danforth ever have a full part?
I don't know.
He's always like cut edit, you know.
Yeah.
I imagine dude, cut it out. Dude, I think
He just never does lines, so
Later-
you can't tell.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just because some people have like when I was younger, I definitely was like certain tricks where like you just clown on it easy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's so visual, dude. It's like
It's a
I just
visual
watched someone tray flip Benihana or tail grab into the courthouse, and it's like, I guess you have to because someone's definitely tray flipped into it, but like,
yeah,
it's kind of not worth it.
yeah.
You know? Or again, if I hope you had fun, but I did not rewatch the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like none of them are illegal, but like it's more just like
It's your own personal flavor.
yeah, I don't-
Because there's like dudes that just like everything goofy.
yeah, right.
There's a whole genre of people that are like, this is just the weirder the better.
Yeah, and
You
if
know?
and if at this point you can like find an original way to do it,
Like
like good for you.
Let your freak flag fly.
Yeah, sure.
baby. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Get out there.
But a lot of people aren't gonna like it.
Yeah. And you're always gonna have your personal bias. You're gonna like
Yeah.
whoever. Mark Succi got Skater of the Year.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the parts he's put out?
Yeah, I've watched all of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Have you?
I've watched some, maybe not all of them.
Oh, you should. They're very good.
I've watched a couple for sure. Don't know the names of them.
There's a lot, dude.
They were fucking good though.
He put out like 5 parts. Or
He did,
something.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
They just
sick.
kept coming every week.
Let's see, Parmesan Steez.
Oh, that's good.
Parmesan Steez says, "What's your favorite skate park?" Skater's Edge, The Edge, because it's my favorite skate park.
I'll go with Plimside.
Nice, hell yeah.
Not the best, but
It's
we
your
built
favorite.
it,
Your
so.
favorite.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Yeah, fair enough. I do Edge because I've just spent so much of my life at Edge. At this point, it's like,
Actually, my favorite park is LES.
nah,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Did you go there
Yeah.
like a few times?
A bunch.
You like that park?
I love that park.
Wow, dude.
You don't like that park?
I don't not like it. I just haven't been there in a while.
Oh, I love
remember
it. It's
having
just
fun
like
there.
it's wide open. It's smooth.
Yeah.
There's like little tranny
They got
everywhere.
the pyramid with the hips.
Yeah, it's
they
great,
got like
dude.
fun little quick trannies.
It's
up
definitely
the
not
side.
the best park, but it's so fun because
Yeah.
you can like. There's just so much space. You can push around. You can like cut across diagonally. There's always like something you can be heading to like
Yeah.
continue your path through the park. It's so fun.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. All right, let's see. D. Brofs. He said, all right, so I don't know the answer to this one, but it says what it's like growing up skateboarding and then transferring to snowboarding and surfing. I don't really. He laughed.
I don't know.
I don't know either, dude. I've surfed a few times, but just like
We're
on
both gonna have to start snowboarding and surfing and get back to them.
maybe not snowboarding.
No.
I'd rather surf, even if
Yeah.
it's cold.
So would I.
Even if it's cold, just go in it.
I'd
East
way
Coast,
rather surf.
wear a
Have
wetsuit.
you ever surfed?
I have, but just like on a big board in a little wave, like
Yeah.
set up for a beginner
Hmm.
surf lessons.
That's that's like bucket list for me.
Oh, dude, I feel like you'd be great at it.
That's really hard, isn't it?
Yeah, but you like look like you're built for it. You got like flippers on your feet naturally.
Flippers.
You got long limbs, so you got like you can stretch it out a little bit.
Maybe.
You
I'll
just
have
need
to
to
try.
You probably need to find the right board. So we got to figure out your wheelbase. Is there a wheelbase in surfing, dude?
No.
There has to be. There has to be. I don't know, dude. I've only snowboarded once, and it was fun. But I don't think I'll ever snowboard again. But surfing, I'll definitely.
I fucked up my knee snowboarding because I went
That's
to
what I worry about.
to bail with the muscle memory of skating.
Yep.
And the board stuck, so I just flattened out in the air and fucking slammed my knee so hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. But surfing's a little more. You can jump off the thing and like.
That's also super dangerous too, though. I mean,
If you get gnarly, I imagine. But like what I was doing was child's play, bro.
but the ocean is just
It's
Terrifying.
intimidating. I agree. There's sharks out there. I feel like they'll swallow
just
you.
being like underwater and disoriented.
Yeah.
It seems so scary.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, dude, the ocean definitely terrifying. Oh, this is my homie Zach. Shout out Zach. Mark Succi, Skater of the Year, or just Small Skate Business in Big World. I don't know what that means, but we already kind of covered Mark. Ripper, sick parts. I don't think I watched them all, but I watched a few that I caught. But dude's killing it.
Yeah.
Crazy. Who else was in Skater of the Year?
There were some weird ones, man.
Let's pull it up. There's got to be Thrasher, Skater of the Year. I haven't really paid attention at all.
Andrew Allen was in there,
Thrasher, Skater of the Year.
which was odd.
Yeah, 'cause it was he ripping? There's a lot of parts or something? Is it 2021 or 2020?
2021.
2021. Yeah, 'cause it's December, right? Contenders. It's going to be a long list, huh? Andrew Allen's first. Silas Baxter Nail. Has Silas been ripping?
I
feel
don't
like
know.
he hasn't put any. They just threw him in there. Keenan Dern. Did I say that right? Dern, the Dern brother.
Oh yeah.
John D'Lo, Chima, Justin Figueroa. Figgy's in there. Dirty, Brianna, Yuto, Deshaun. Oh my! The list is insane. Is this like the whole list? Kyle Wilson.
Kyle, who's that?
I don't know.
Man, I feel like
Mark Succi,
out of touch,
Evan
man.
Smith. There's so many, dude.
I don't even know a couple of those people. I've never even heard their name.
Colin Provost, his photo's classic.
What did these guys put out this year?
I don't know. It's too hard to pay attention, dude. There's so much
That's
stuff.
true.
I've seen a little bit of all these dudes, though. I want you. John Delo was killing it, right?
Oh, yeah. He put out a crazy part.
Yudo's an Olympian, and he lost Skater of the Year. Can't win them all, right?
No.
Can't win them all.
His part was wild, too, though.
Yeah, he had a crazy one. Deshaun Jordan, I watched him. He's ripping. Louis Lopez, killing it. A couple people I don't know. Jacob Grady, don't know. Colin Provost. Dude, Ronnie Sandoval. Seen some clips of him. John Shanahan. Evan Smith, Mark Succi, Grant Taylor, Zane Timpson, R.I.P.
Oh, yeah.
Frankie Villalana. Did I say it right? He rips. Dude, Frankie's so good.
Yeah,
Kyle Walker and Kyle Wilson.
Oh, Kyle Walker put out a really crazy part, too. Was that
Yeah.
this year?
Yeah.
He grinded that, like, ridiculous rail.
Yep. He's killing it as well.
Yeah.
Who else? Leo. Toy Machine video. I saw not that
Yeah,
long
that video
ago.
was sick.
Yeah, it was a good one.
You know what video I didn't really like that much?
Which one's that?
And I don't know if I just went into it with a bad attitude, but
You
the Zero
fucking
video.
Shitty attitude. Oh, really?
Yeah.
The beginning of it scared me, and then after that, it was like,
Not that the skating
better.
wasn't good or any of that, but I was like, dude, he's so, like, it just seems like he's stuck in 2006.
yeah.
With the, like, with every, and I guess that's, maybe it's just like, maybe the brand shouldn't change, but I changed because I used to love Zero.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I'm like, it's still VX, which I think it was it VX? I kind of think it was.
I don't know. I
It
only
just
watched it
felt
once
like I
on
was
a phone.
watching an old video somehow. Like the music,
Yeah.
the filming is amazing. I love Zero filming. Like those guys are, I don't know who films for them, but
The style.
Yeah, but just
Jamie
like-
has his own particular style. He hasn't deviated from it. He's doing
Yeah,
the same thing.
and
he's
I
done.
guess like maybe that's good, and maybe I changed,
Yeah.
so
Who
that's
knows?
why I didn't like it.
Well, there's always that flavor of person that would like that, maybe, because it's like
I guess so.
there's always a Zero kid.
But I feel like
coming
that
up.
would be a younger kid, and like they're used to seeing HD footage. They don't have like the nostalgia for VX footage that we do.
Yeah.
You know.
moves so fast, dude.
Yeah.
So
So like a
fast.
young kid's probably watching it like, I can't even fucking see this. This is grainy. This is the iPhone 4. You know? You know what I mean though?
I do.
Unless they're relying on the nostalgia from kids like me who are 30 now, 32,
Yeah.
and remember when they were 10 when Zero was like, I thought it was fucking
So
sick.
I feel like they just like Zero is a thing, and then they just find people that are into that thing, and then you just keep updating their
But
team.
that's my point. Are they going to keep finding new people?
Yeah.
Especially if they keep filming VX?
I don't know, dude.
Because little kids are not used to fucking grainy footage.
Dude, and VX is like the tapes are gone almost, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's a shortage of tapes. Out there. Things are breaking. They're not.
VX tapes and masks.
The iPhone's got 3 fucking cameras on
I
it.
know.
What the fuck are we doing?
I know. You're still having glitchy, like, oh fuck, like the tape, the heads are dirty, like the tape glitched.
I loved it though. I watched the Zero video in the first half. I was like, it's just too much. Like it was too much. The first segment that I watched.
It feels like they're trying too hard.
Then once I got past that, I was like, okay, and I was like, yeah, this is like starting to feel like a video again.
Yeah.
The intro just kind of like threw me off.
The intro was fucked.
Yeah,
Like
it
the
was
slams?
so gnarly.
The
Yeah, it was
slams?
so gnarly.
Yeah.
I get what they're doing, but it was too much. But fucking the video parts, I started being like, when you get to see the stretched out video part, you're like, that's the shit.
Yeah.
And there's I have a bit of nostalgia because it's gnarliness.
I thought I did. I just didn't feel. I didn't feel anything.
Your
It
relationship,
didn't do anything
your
for me.
relationship with the little Goonan that loves Zero.
I think I finally like outgrew it.
Pat him on the head.
Yeah. Bye, buddy.
Palm him in the head.
Yeah.
Little baby Goonan.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's a bummer.
No, I mean whatever. Is what it is.
Maybe, I mean,
Half
maybe
of
I'll
it's-
watch the next one. Maybe the
Half
next one
of
will
it's
get me.
just classic rock that the nostalgia's for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They always have like classic rock songs, and it's kind of dramatic, and it's like intense, heavy skating.
But it didn't like. Maybe was it always like that?
I think so.
I'm trying to decide
You
basically
already
if
said
I
it.
outgrew
Yeah,
it.
you already said it. You outgrew it.
You think that's it?
I think
or are they
it-
hanging on
I think
too long?
I think he's staying true to what Zero is, and then
I think Misled Youth is a lot. It's hard. I can't be
Misled Youth is
subjective.
sick. I like
A
Misled.
lot cooler and more like.
I didn't know any of the. I knew some of the riders. I like that he had some of the older guys in there too. And like some of the there was like I think Chris Cole definitely had some footage. I
Oh,
have to
he
go back
did,
and
yeah.
watch. There was like dudes were ripping in there.
Yeah, maybe it's me. I don't know.
It's just like a different flavor. It's a new like gnarly crew of rippers that like the Zero spirit. Like
Yeah.
those like classic rocks
Just
and
fucking
just skating
hit
big
your
rails.
head.
yeah, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Clip was sick. You're like, oh,
Dude, that Leo clip in the Toy Machine video where
hits
he
the
like,
chain.
yeah, and he's just laughing. He's like, I need a minute, dude. That
Dude.
clip was so.
Oh,
sick.
that one when he fell in the rocks.
Yeah.
just like out of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
that video. I love Toy Machine, man. Their videos, like the weird little like subliminal messages that pop up,
And
and
Ed Templeton's art.
the
and just
music's
whole
always
thing.
like weird but real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing. They're like, they got a formula and then they like find riders that work with it. It's like they update their team basically, you know?
Yeah,
But it's like slow.
but they put on who was in there? Deshaun Jordan was in there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in that.
I didn't even
one.
know he rode for them.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
His part was insane. Some fucking gnarly skateboarding, dude.
Yeah, that guy's wicked good.
Yeah, dude. Fucking crazy. Let me see. Let me see if I got these all. Let's see. Oh, the last one. Hoof Tang Clan says, talk about your gumball rally experience. Highlight of the trip and sketchiest moment. Highlight was just like
Wait, you're what?
the gumball rally.
What's that?
So it's like a trip I went on when we rode for Birdhouse. Let me look it up so I can actually say what it is without, and then I'll tell you about what I think it is. Let's see. There's probably a wiki page. There's gotta be. Basically, it's like a big race, a rally through. I want to say Europe. We went. Let me see. Where's wiki? But we went when I rode for Birdhouse. Gumball 3000. Here we go. The Gumball 3000 is a collection of companies that included an apparel brand, a registered charity, and a best known for an annual 3,000-mile international celebrity motor rally, which takes place on public roads. The name comes from the 1976 movie The Gumball Rally. It was established in 1999 by Maximilian Cooper with his vision to combine cars, music, fashion, and entertainment.
Damn, it sounds sick.
It was pretty fun. Since its establishment, the road rally has featured a number of notable drivers such as Lewis Hamilton, Deadmau5, David Hasselhoff, Exhibit, Usher, and let's see, the rally changed the start and finish point every year, with some rallies requiring travel by air to make the start and finish points. The start and finish points are normally notable cities, with London being a common stop-off due to the Gumball 3000 British founder. Okay. Yeah, so Birdhouse got invited. Tony Hawk got invited.
Yeah.
And I got to go as like an entourage. And it was just basically party to party through Europe.
Oh, that's
And
fucking
the
sick.
parties were sponsored by a liquor company and Lucky Strike cigarettes. And there I met that dude, Adrian Brody, the actor.
Oh, yeah.
Is he like the pianist?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I hung out with that dude
Wow.
and just smoked Lucky Strikes.
That's fucking sick,
Got
dude.
drunk.
Yeah. Lewis Hamilton is that like F1 driver, I think.
Yeah.
Did you meet him?
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
You don't even remember.
Yeah, I was like young, dude.
Yeah.
And we were just on a skate trip, basically.
Man, you probably weren't even like old enough to appreciate how cool that is.
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Yeah, but I was still young.
Yeah.
I don't remember all the high details of it, but I was free and young.
That's fucking sick. I didn't know you went on a trip like that.
Yeah, it was sick. We just went like party to party and tried to skate where we could. And
Yeah.
It was just like,
Is there a tour video of that or anything?
good question.
Seems like it'd be really good footage.
There probably is, I imagine. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, it was insane. It was fucking crazy. And Tony Hawk got like the real nice whip. We just were like his entourage, so
Yeah.
we just got like a crazy like it was like a Jeep thing that was like kind of sketchy, but it was still fun. We just drove through Europe. It was
It'd be
insane.
cool
Beautiful.
is to get like a few local brands from around here
Yeah,
and do like a demo tour through the Northeast or something
yeah, it'd be sick.
for like, I don't know, a week or a couple weeks.
Yeah. Agreed. We could do it.
That would be
We
pretty
got the
cool.
van, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like they could get a van and
yeah. I definitely like want to start like talk to Conrad and be like, yeah, what shop should we hit where they'll want to throw a demo and do like a tour
yeah.
and go like towards something and just figure out pick a destination and then just like see what stops are along the way
Yeah.
and just map it all out. I want to go back to North Carolina a lot too and go say what up to the guys at Eastern and skate that park again.
The park's amazing.
And on the way down, there's like shops and stuff we could hit and parks and like
Yep.
just like say what up.
That was one of like my favorite trips we went on was Atlanta.
Yeah, so fun.
That was
What do you think
fun.
the weather's like in North Carolina right now? 10 degrees warmer?
It's cold, I think still.
What do you think it is today outside?
I don't know. I know they get snow and stuff, don't they?
They must. In Virginia?
No, North Carolina.
North Carolina? Let's see what it is out there right now.
It's fucking 27 here right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been pretty warm here and there, you know?
Yeah, it has.
Let's see. We just gotta. I also want to, dude. I somehow want to get out to. This might be insane, but I don't give a fuck. I want to go out to Third Layer Park. It's like in the Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Like, it's so far out there, but like, I want to go out there and skate that park again and say what up. It was so fun.
I don't even, dude. Is that that's like Midwest or whatever?
Yeah,
Is it up high?
I feel like I have to look at the map after.
Yeah, I don't even know.
So down there, it's like 50 and potentially raining.
50 really?
Yeah,
Is that
North Carolina, South.
the average though, or is that like a warm day?
It says 50, 49, 48, 46, 44.
Oh shit! So it's not too bad.
Hold on, let me see daily. 50, 48, 59, 54 sunny. It's not too bad. Excuse me. And what is it here? You said 29?
Florida's a good road trip too, man.
Always, right?
Yeah,
You could go towards Louisiana, too.
I've never been to Louisiana.
It's pretty sick. It's really sick.
Yeah.
It's fun out there. Where are we at right now? Yeah, let's see. So right now it is. Oh, it just gave me the wrong place. It's 71. That's not. It's not it, bro. It's Elwood's birthday. It's Elwood's birthday podcast.
What's the date? The 18th? The 19th?
Dude, 19th. Sunday the 19th.
Dude, it sounds like you have an acoustic guitar over there.
Thank you.
Why
Thank
Why
you.
is that making that sound?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so you don't know?
No, it's 'cause the metal.
That's cool.
Yeah, see? Yeah?
Dude, strum a chord. Oh, is it the spring?
Yeah. Does it sound like a Nirvana song?
Yeah.
Read me. Is that it? Is that the chord?
Let's end it right there.
No. Goonan, last thing. I saw fires on the side of the road, 3 in a row. No cars around them. Someone just lit fires.
You know what I saw? That's interesting.
No, we're ending it.
Oh,
We're ending the
all
pod.
right.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I saw a guy by Walgreens up there
Yeah.
in Plainville.
Mm-hmm.
He's just parked on the side of the road. He like pulled off into like some tall grass, set up a camping chair and a little grill and like a cooler
Hell yeah.
and was just hanging out there
Tailgate?
by himself, right on the side of the road.
He didn't have like a sign with a cause? Or
Nothing.
something? Just-
All day.
Wow.
What the fuck was that?
You should have asked him. I don't know what else.
I probably should have, but
That is
Uh,
weird. That is weird. You
really
kinda, like,
weird.
throws
It's
you
like
off.
he was camping, but he was just right there on the side of the road, like up on a little tiny hill and some tall grass.
Did he look homeless? Or was he
No,
just enjoying
he had a
it?
car. His car was right there.
Oh, dude, that's so weird.
It was fucking so weird.
That's how I felt about those fires. Because, like, we saw one, and the cops were trying to put it out. And I'm like, did you see a car or anything? And we're like, no, I didn't see a car. So it's like, okay, just a fire.
Oh, just fires.
Yeah, and we're driving on the highway, and we're going towards the train for the kids, the Polar
Yeah.
Express. And I just see that we drive by one fire and cops are attending to it and the fire trucks are trying to put it out. There's no other vehicle there. I'm like, that's weird. And we drive like a mile or two and then there's another fire and there's one guy out there trying to put it out.
What the fuck?
And then we were like, that's weird. I'm like starting to like kind of get like bugged out a little bit. 'Cause I'm like, what the fuck are random fires? And then we drove like another mile and there was another fire and nobody was at it.
Someone must have just set them and.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
Right.
know.
I don't know either.
Or a cigarette is like blowing in the wind or something down the highway. But I was like,
Yeah,
it kind of got me thinking. I got kind of scared because I'm just like,
Yeah, it's creepy.
writing. It's like, that's like the shit, like, just like an arsonist burning down fucking.
Yeah, just setting fires.
Yeah, just chaotic shit. It's like the riot shit, you know?
Yeah.
When that shit happens, you're like, what? This is real life?
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, but everything was good. But I was just like, that is so strange. And I told someone about it, and they're like, yeah, they did that last year, too. People just lit the side of the road on fire by the highway.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm going to have to Google
It's like
it
an
after.
annual tradition.
I don't fucking know, but it freaked me out. I'm like, are we in a Batman movie? That was what I said. I was like, I feel like
know.
a Batman movie sometimes where you're like, it's fucking weird.
Like a big fire or a little fire?
It was like a spreading fire.
It was like moving.
Yeah, it was like we're on the freeway, and it was like a stretch of like
That's
fire.
fucking gnarly.
Yeah, and they're trying to put it out. I'm like, they lit up the side of the road.
Wow.
Yeah, if anybody out there knows what the fuck that was or is, leave a comment so I know. Tell me,
Yeah.
please.
Stop doing it.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you're listening to this.
Yeah, if it was
and
you.
or someone you know, just tell me cut that shit out. All right, I think that's it, Goon.
Good times.
Yo. Podcast.
Complete.